And we're back. Welcome, everyone. Now, listen, sorry about earlier. Barry from Dub Pistols, he had something come up, so he's rescheduled for tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, we're going to do it. Or 10 o'clock my time, England, and then 3 o'clock England time. So for those just joining us, like I said, once again, apologize about earlier. He had something come up. He just got back to me. We're going to do that interview again tomorrow, okay? We're waiting here for Mojo. We're gonna do a what this is gonna be is gonna be a friend stream. I'm gonna talk to the people over the years on YouTube who I've came up with and we've had fun with. Should be several people coming in. Mojo said he's gonna pop up here in about 10 minutes. Or no, 15 minutes ago. He said it's gonna be 10 minutes ago. Let me see what the message says. Mojo, if you're watching, buddy, I sent you the link. So come on up. He was going to be the first one. Let me message him. I'm live now when you are ready. Queen and Beatles suck, he says. Arsenic Element, what up, what up, what up? I'm chilling. Queen and Beatles suck? I don't know about they both suck. I like Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mars. He's a good singer, dude. That guy could rock it, bro. If all the tales about Mercury are true, bro, shit. Party Central. What's up, Serge? Serge? How's life, man? How is life? Still waiting on Mojo. I didn't want to keep you waiting and schedule it and then wait. And, you know, Mojo said 2 minutes. 2-minute warning on Mojo. 2-minute warning on Mojo, people. If you guys know who Mojo is, you'll know who he is in a minute. Mojo could do an impression of me, and I could probably do an impression of Mojo. Hell yeah. So what's up, everybody, man? I'm chilling. It was cool this morning. It's kind of getting hot outside. I turned on the air conditioning. I know it's probably a whole bunch of other people live. It's what was I gonna say about the? Yeah, because it's nice out. People are probably at the beach. You know what I mean? Having some fun. Look at some dude. The chicks are out, man. With it's nice. It's really nice, dude. The chicks are out. Like they're wearing the halter tops and they're coming in hot, man. It's them pants, them real short shorts, ugly ass cheeks, bro. I'm digging it, man. I'm digging the good weather and the. It's like up here, you don't get that in the winter, man. You get some yoga pants here or there, but like most of the time, it's just like really big pants. You can't really see it, and then summertime comes in, bam. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. BC is in the house. Jump, rejoice. Chatty, I'm gonna message you in a little bit too. You might be coming up if you're not busy, bro. I might have you up third. After Mojo, I got to see what's up with another guy first before I go there. Mojo's going to come up, and then hopefully some people join us too. Hopefully some people join us. You know, I don't want to BC. I need to make you an intro where it says BC's in the house from the DC's in the house. That'd be fun. You should do that, bro. We got to figure that out. It'll take like 2 seconds. Won't be that hard. Mojo said 2 minutes. It's been 3 minutes, so we're just still waiting, guys. We're still waiting. I know it's been a rough day, man. In my privileged world, you know, I still got awesome stuff going on, but like this morning, you know, with the delay on the guest, it's like, fuck. And after a half hour, it's like, what am I gonna do? We're gonna wait, you know. And then I go up to the Home Depot and I was gonna rent this truck. Still gonna rent the truck to go pick up the couch that we got up at Bob's, and the fucking guy in front of me rents the truck. I get up to the counter, I'm like, can I rent the truck? The box truck. He's like, you sure it's out there? The guy looked in the counter. The cabinet where the keys are normally at. And he was like, yeah, well, I don't think you see it here. He's like, oh, that guy over there just rented it for 4 hours. I was like, you're fucking kidding me. Oh, my God, man. You don't know any of that started. Damn it, Mojo. Get your ass up here, bro. Oh, shit, Robin's in Vegas. Dude, Vegas. What is up in Vegas? What's the temperature in Vegas right now? You got to let me know what the temperature is. Oh, here we go. About time. My gosh.
Can you hear me okay? You good?
Yeah, you're good, bro. What's up with you, man?
Oh, you know, just having breakfast and getting myself situated. You know,
dude. We look like relatives, bro. We really do look alike.
Well, we are. You know, I did live in Ohio, so
that's true. We're in Ohio. Well, so let's get into it, bro. What we're gonna do is we'll talk to you like I normally talk to a guest, and we'll get some background on you, where you came from.
Whoa! You didn't tell me this.
Yeah, it's impromptu. You didn't know that.
In charge.
Oh
You gotta
yeah.
go through my people for this, bro.
Oh no, I don't do people. I go right to the source. I'm done with representatives, Mojo. I'll tell you what, man. I'm just done with their fucking pompous attitude that, like, shows like me don't exist or can't bring nothing to the table. There's a great advantage to people doing the shows, and they have all these fucking committee meetings. Sure, you're not going to make $1 million coming on the score table these units. You're not.
Yeah.
It's just not going to fucking happen.
Right.
Okay, I'm a guy in a garage, but the exposure you get, the underground pop you're going to get is fucking amazing.
I'm a guy in a garage, yo.
Exactly. Garages is where the fucking revolution started. The early revolution when we came away from, the Queen over there, but that was started in the garage. Apple Computer was started in the garage. Amazon, dude, Amazon was started in the garage. Yeah. Fucking Nirvana. Come as you are, dude. They were starting in the garage. Right here. I'm not saying we're Nirvana. We're not Steve Jobs. But god damn it, it's fun, bro.
It is. Totally. Robin, good to see you. And Vanessa.
Oh, it's only 82 in Vegas. Oh, it's still early. Let it heat up a little bit. Maybe get nice and warm. Vanessa assembled a pellet smoker today. Spare ribs tomorrow. Nice. Robin's in the house. Rockin' Robin. Sweet elite. Basements are when all the thinkings happen. Bell Labs. That's true. Bell Labs was sweet back in the day, dude. They had some fun projects, Bell Labs. You remember Bell Labs?
Bell Labs. Babe, do you remember Bell Labs? Is that an Ohio thing?
No, it was out in California. It was a research facility. They came out with all kinds of cool shit before it even hit the market.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Bell Labs. I don't have another screen, but I'm going to check out Bell Labs because that's really interesting because it sounds familiar. Bell Labs.
Robin is recommending the Thunder from Down Under. Now, if you're a girl and you like that kind of thing, go check it out.
Hey, but do you know who the Thunder Down Under is?
Yeah, it's those Australian stripper guys. They're probably in shape.
Say it again.
I gotta make them smile from here. I gotta spew the fucking fitness. I gotta spew the comedy out so they can do it. I don't get the chicks from here. I get the chicks from here because there's nothing here. Nothing in here.
So interesting. So you said Bell Labs. Do you know what Bell Labs is?
Oh, it's in New Jersey. Okay. That must have been the Edison project then.
That Bell Labs is Bell Telephones.
Okay, so that's where it all started.
Yeah,
okay.
Bell Labs is Bell Telephones and Bell Telephone Laboratories from 1925 to 1984.
Nice. They had a speech-to-text project. It still might be out there, actually. I now with Google, whatever, it's a lot gone, but it was out there in the 90s, and you could just type in stuff, and you could just click create, and it would create a sound. Like if I want to say Mojo does this, and I could just type it in and say Mojo does this. And this is going back to, what that company ended, 84? So this project is probably 10, 20 years ahead of its time, bro. It's fucking great.
It's insane, man. I'm telling you. My first computer was a Tandy 1000, and I remember when...
Same computer. Same one I had, bro. Same one.
When things were just going online, I had a neighbor that was like a computer geek and just going online.
Oh, yeah. So, Mojo, where were you originally born from, and what was your early childhood experiences like, bro?
Well, you really want to go down that road, huh?
Well, if there's something that's traumatic, talk about only the stuff that makes you smile. You don't have to talk about if you got beat with the belt or something. You got repressed memories. I don't want to hear all that.
I got beat by my sisters, dude. I ain't afraid to tell anybody, dude. I am legit, man. All right, you ready for this? I was born in Oakland, California. Lived in the hood. Grew up around drugs, alcohol, all that kind of stuff. Mom was into drugs and went over to a lot of drug dealers' houses. They, and taught me how to wash my hair and different things. Lived in tents and lived in campgrounds. Pretty ghetto. I was ghetto. I grew up ghetto. Grew up super poor and saw a lot. So, yeah, that's a little tidbit, but there's a lot. I saw a lot growing up, and everything I've done in my life, I have done myself. Okay. And taught myself and all that stuff. So
what was your high school into adulthood situation like? Like 18, did you graduate high school? Were you already out of high school?
So I was never taught stuff growing up, so I got a girl pregnant in high school, and I had a kid, I ended up graduating high school. I went to Southern California, Orange County, and if you want to know, Fullerton. That's where I graduated high school, and started my life with my ex-wife now.
Okay. So you just got right in. Is that when you started? Where did you start? What were you doing for work?
So I was working, Hunt's Ketchup.
Yeah.
So I worked at Hunt's Ketchup, and I worked nights. I'd get off work, then I would go to school for like about 3 or 4 hours, go home, sleep for a couple hours, and then go back to work and do it all over again. And I did that until I graduated. I actually did that for a couple of years, couple seasons. So
you were just working. So your whole life, you just been started working.
Yeah. I've been working my whole life. I really haven't had a whole lot of jobs because I'm 25 years deep where I'm at now. Before that was 8 years. So that's 30 something years of just 2 jobs.
Okay. So what got you into, what was your first cooking experience? Like, what was your early grilling years like?
So I wasn't into the grilling thing for because it's all about kids and going to work and coming home. That's all I did my whole entire life. Right. So, but I've always loved to cook, and I always loved to cook breakfasts. And so I've always did that. And my boys would love when I cooked breakfast, and we'd cook breakfast together sometimes. And, but grilling, I mean, I did some, but it's not like what I have now because my therapist is telling me now I shouldn't really be talking about my barbecues because I am seeing a therapist on all my barbecues.
You're a barbecue specific therapist, or is this a therapist you talk about barbecues?
Because, I buy too many, I have 4 Blackstones, dude, not counting all the other stuff.
Now, do you have, how many girls do you have total, dude? How many girls do you have total?
Right there over my shoulder, that's my new Blackstone. I haven't seasoned that one yet. That's a new one.
Now, is that the pizza one?
No, that's the one I replaced from using the pizza one. The pizza one's on the deck now.
Okay. So you got
what's up, Mark?
Mark Smith's in the house. What's up, buddy?
He grew up in a farm.
Chores. Yeah, I didn't grow up on a farm, dude. I grew up in Cleveland. It wasn't really the hood. I mean, it was an okay area, I guess. It was in the city. And then, I didn't have nothing like that when I was. I mean, I knew people who had it like that. I had friends who grew up in houses like that, but I didn't myself.
Yeah.
I didn't. But I had a paper route back then. It was different though, because you had to earn. You had chores. You had to learn and earn money. You had to. You had an allowance. You had to go mow lawns or rake leaves and shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. I had a paper route when I was 10 years old, dude. I had a paper route. I had to get up every morning at 5:30, and go out there and pull my little wagon and deliver newspapers to all these people.
And that taught you something too,
It does. To this day, I have no problem getting up. If I need to get up at 5, I can get up at 5. It's just, I mean, granted, a lot of that's just this. What happened, dude? I think with all that is people watch too many of those crime shows. With one kid gets kidnapped and the whole freaking nation freaks out and nobody's allowed to go outside. It's I mean, statistically, that shit doesn't happen much. I mean,
right. Well, today's society is totally different than when I was a kid. So, I mean, it's totally different. Today, everybody stays in their bedroom. All these kids stay in their bedroom, play video games and all that stuff. So most of them. I shouldn't say all. I didn't say all. I said some.
Right. That's another thing about today's society is that the straw man, whataboutism always happens where you're like, oh, women do this. I'm like, oh, there's one chick out in California who doesn't. It's like, okay, we get it. There's exceptions to every rule. We don't talk in absolutes ever, so that people always throw that up. We got some cool jobs here. If everybody out there, tell us your first little job or first job when you were a kid. B-Wiz says he worked at a candy shop, but sold stuff at school.
Yeah.
We had to do what we had to do. I mean, our past nobody's past is perfect. We all, I have an extensive record going back many years. I mean, it's not like impressive. It's usually all just alcohol related, but I mean, the resume's there. I mean, I got the street cred, so to speak. I did the time, not too much time, I guess, but it's not like I didn't. I seen how you get a lot of perspective if you go to somebody's house who lives in a different area, or you do go to jail for a little bit. You see, you talk to some people. It's like, my God, man, it's just a totally different world, bro. Mm-hmm. It is just you could have two totally different people in the country, and they'll live 2 totally different lives.
Yeah.
There's this one. Go ahead.
It's crazy. I like I told you, I kind of grew up. I grew up dirt poor. I mean, I was dirt poor. There's multiple stories I could tell you. And I have the house, I have the cars, I have all the crap. And I tell you what, I'm good without any of it because of the way I was raised.
Oh yeah, Because you can get by without. People are like, I can't do this, that. You can get by without a lot of stuff. You really can. I mean, you need base internet and stuff like that, but like people act like they need the giant truck or they need the, the big Harley, or they need the, you just need basic transportation. I mean, it's easy for us to say because we're established now and we have cars and stuff, but I mean, there was times, dude, I had a Dodge Neon, bro. And those, if you ever known anybody with a Dodge Neon, you may have one yourself. Those things are not good cars, dude. It would constantly leak oil and it was leak gas, and it was just a fuck, bro. And
what was my first car?
Well, your first car? Okay, let me think here. I gotta think your age. I think I've heard this before. I'm trying to think.
I think I told you once.
It was an 83 something, wasn't it?
No. It was older than that. It was a Ford. What was it? Ford Escort wagon.
Escort. Those Escort wagons were. Oh, I hate that bubble pop trunk. Yeah.
Oh, because I had a kid in high school, dude. That was my first car, and I was never given cars or anything, or so. And when I was younger, before I moved to Southern California, I lived up in the Sierras, 2 miles on a dirt road up in the middle of nowhere. 2 miles to the nearest paved road is what I meant to say, but yeah.
Some of my old cars are coming up in the freaking chat here. I had a Dodge Omni. I had a 1988 Dodge Omni, and I got to tell you a story about that. So I got loaded, and I drove it into a telephone pole. And then I just left the car there. I ran, and then I went back to my parents' house, and I got the minivan, and I drove the minivan about 20 minutes down the road on the freeway, and I parked, and I passed out, and I got woken up by the Avon police, and because I was on private property, and they let me go. They gave me they didn't give me a DUI or anything because I was still waiting my trial for the first DUI. Still had a DUI in court just right before I went to the service. And I was like, dude, I'm a level with you. I'm going to service in a couple months. It was like a month. I was about to ship out, like a month before I went out. So they let me go. Oh, it was ridiculous. And we just said the Omni got stolen. That back then they didn't care, whatever was Cleveland. They just fucking junked it and threw it in the thing. But that's hilarious. A Dodge Omni. She had a Plymouth Neon. I had a white Neon and then a black one. They were both garbage. The white one was probably worse. But those cars are so bad, dude. I do not miss having a Neon at all. At all. What's up with these Dodge Omnis and us wrecking it? Now, do you? I seen some of your kids got married, bro. Do you still have? How many kids you got total?
Well, 4 that I had, and my wife had 2, so pretty much 6.
Okay, do you have good relationships with most of your children?
Yeah, all of them except for my one daughter decides to be kind of a little crazy knucklehead. But
okay, it happens. Oh, look at this. Moss had look at this. Ford LTD. You ever remember those LTDs, dude? This thing's like a fucking boat.
Yeah, I learned how to drive on a Ford. What was it, 150 or whatever? Big old freaking thing was back then was just metal, man. A heavy truck, man.
Now, did you drive on any stick shifts back then?
Yeah, that's what I learned on. It was a stick. I drove a stick before I drove anything else.
No shit. Okay. Yeah. My first cars. I've always had automatics, but I was in Spain in 2006, and I was sober because I wasn't drinking. I was in a dry period then, and the rental car we had was the only thing they could rent out was stick shifts. Didn't have any automatics. So my buddy's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. We'll tell you. We'll teach you." And I learned. I mean, I drove clear from the base down to downtown Sevilla, and then it's nerve wracking though because like on the way back, I dropped them off and it was just me by myself. And I was driving and the fucking thing stalled and shit. You gotta remember the clutch. It was horrible.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, man.
I need to pop you up here and share you out, bro.
Do whatever you gotta do, bro. Do whatever you gotta do. We're just trying to, you know what we're trying to do here, just to have some fun. I mean, I'm not gonna put, get me watch hours in the fucking title of the show, but
oh no. Because hey, I'm kind of a big deal,
Dude, you are a big deal. I mean, look at your jawline, look at your background set. You got multi-camera action going on. You got fucking
only just 2.
But I mean, that's awesome shit. You're not just, you know, some guy in a field, you know, looking at an eagle with the phone. You know, you're actually doing something. You're cooking for people on a regularly scheduled time. Now, a lot of people are doing that. I'm not trying to call anybody out, but I mean,
you see that picture?
Nah, where's that at, bro?
That's the Hollywood sign. I got busted by LAPD in a helicopter and got kicked out.
Was there any fine involved?
No. They threatened us big time, and we decided, well, they're serious. We better leave.
What year was that?
Oh gosh, I a little while ago.
Was it in the 80s or 90s?
No, yeah, it's even 20-something.
Okay, so where were you in 1992? Were you in California during the LA riots?
1992. So that was right before I actually had a route that was because of what happened in East LA or Watts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just left there, and I actually had a route right there where that was at in Watts in East LA. And
no shit.
Yeah, and I left right before all that went down.
Okay, so you didn't get pulled out of your truck like what's his name then? That's good.
Yeah, I'd be like, take all my uniforms. You can take it all.
Right, you can have everything you want.
Here's the keys to the truck. Here's
right, that goes for if you're out there watching. You ever see me and Mojo in traffic? You can have anything you want. Just you don't even have to put the gun in your head. If you say you got a gun, you show us a gun. That's good enough. You can have it. Go ahead, take everything I got in here. I can get a new one. No big deal.
Yeah.
So we have to get to the crux of the matter, bro. What decided you? Now, did you prior to this channel? Did you have any YouTube channels?
Yeah, well, I still actually have my other channel, and but it's not a channel that I posted content or blogged or did anything. It's just stuff I threw on there. I mean, it's way back in the day, dude. It's got a lot of stuff on there.
I had something like that too. Basically, we're talking like 07. I just threw some videos up on YouTube. Some of them got a couple thousand views, but I never considered a channel and did anything. It was just me throwing videos online. Back then, you could put videos on Facebook, really, so you just had to do whatever.
Yep, and I decided, well, I'm going to keep it, and then I'm going to try to turn it around and use it and all that stuff. So I'm slowly messing with that one.
So what decided you to, was there a person or a subject? You're like, all right, I want to start cooking.
You know what's funny? I'm glad you asked that question because, babe, why did I start YouTube? See, because I don't know. It just, all of a sudden, it happened. It was the weirdest thing. And just it wasn't because of the pandemic or anything, because we both worked all the way through the pandemic. And, I've worked full time all the way through the pandemic. So it wasn't that, it just all of a sudden I started posting videos. Next thing I know, I got, I think it's 70 grills or something like that, or I just don't know how to count. And my whole deck is full. My garage has stuff and my kitchen has stuff, and Doritos in the house.
Dorito.
And so it's just, I just start posting. Next thing I know, I'm like, hey, let me just start doing videos. And then next thing I know, I'm deep into it. I already have hundreds and hundreds of people on Facebook because I know a lot of people because of what I do.
All right.
Large family. And I said, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's see where it goes. And then it turned into when I retire from what I'm doing now and move away and go full time on this social media stuff. Twisted, good to see you.
Twisted's in the house. Burgers and Tommy Chong, baby. Hell yeah. That sounds like a good time. Now, what was do you remember what your first video on this current channel was about? Do you remember what it was?
I don't know if it was my doctor one.
There's a visit of you to the doctor. Let's take a look actually and see what
it's like the third or fourth. Have you ever seen that video?
I don't think I have actually. I'm gonna go onto your channel.
It's called Giving Birth.
Videos. All right, sort by date added oldest. All right, your first video says smoked chili on an omelet.
Yeah.
And then you have giving birth Blackstone style.
Was it the second one?
Do you want to watch it? Do you mind if we watch it, bro?
Dude, just check it out. How many minutes is it?
It says like 8 minutes. We can watch the first couple minutes. We can watch the first little bit.
So just to let you know, if you watch this video, you guys, which go ahead, throw it in the link down there, link it up. It'll be 7-8 minutes of your life you'll never get back.
All right, so let's see how you started on here.
You got the right one?
Yeah.
Yep, it is. Wow, I need to change that. That needs to go away. You know what that is?
What's that, drip pan or something?
No. Just broke his water, dude. She just broke her water.
What are you talking about on the phone?
Answer your phone. Answer your phone, man. Come on.
Nice shirt, too, by the way.
Is it your office or is you borrow an office?
No, it's just my dining room.
That's great.
Hello, this is Dr. Blackstone. Hey, Doc. Hey, Doc. Her water broke. Okay. Just calm down. Oh, I know. Calm down, but her water broke, Doc. Yes.
Tracy's shaking her head.
Okay. I'm on my way. Okay. Please, sir.
You haven't seen this video, have you?
I've never seen this. This is so funny.
Well, it's just, it's second video. So I've come a long way since this video. You know, of course, they're all cookbooks right there.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, the camera shadow. That's awesome.
Right, the camera shadows in the shot.
Look across the street. You see the trees across the street?
Yeah.
Watch this. There they are.
Same place. This is great.
Okay, right here, we're going to skip. Another skip. Dude, what's wrong with me? I mean, my neighbors already are highly aware of me.
Bro, look at you. What the fuck's wrong with this guy? You set up all these cameras for the whole approach is great.
It's only one a camera.
Is she gonna be okay?
Don't read my shirt.
Is the baby okay, Doc? Is she gonna be okay? Okay.
Yeah, I shared this video to Todd. I think Todd watched this video.
Poor Todd.
Yeah. You've met him. I think you've met him, haven't you?
I've never met Todd. I've interacted with him on Facebook. I've never met him.
That right there is my wife's. It's supposed to be a cigar, representing a cigar, but it's not a cigar. Yeah, I've got issues, man.
All right, we'll save it further embarrassment.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I'm telling you, go ahead and watch it. It'll be 8 minutes of your life you'll never get back. Just saying.
Yeah, so if you got 8 minutes, you want to get back in your life, or if you got 8 minutes to spare, you want to really torture your brain, I guess is what Mo was saying. Just go ahead and watch that. So who were your first? Besides, the silly birth parodies there, what was your first memories of, interaction with, okay, I got a little boost here from kicking it with this guy, or, does that make sense? Like, how I'm kind of doing here. Like, I grew a lot with you as we're coming up on YouTube. Did you have any first, guy that was over 100 subs or over 1,000 subs? Like, oh yeah, Mojo, do this. What's the story there, bro?
Well, the first 4 months, I didn't even know how things went on YouTube, or how, I know YouTube, but I don't know. I'm not even starting this out right. You ask me a question, I go off in some other tangent. Nobody really, like, okay, so Sam the cooking guy, he's huge. He's got millions of subs, right? And I've always watched him, and I've always watched another YouTuber that has pew-pews. And I just always watched him, and then all of a sudden it just started dinging on me. I wish I would have done this years ago, bro, like in the beginning, because it'd be a different world. But then I just, I started doing it, and I don't know how, things work, or how the views come, or how this stuff works, and all this stuff, and doing lives, and never even knew about lives on YouTube and all this stuff. And it just slowly started building up. And I just said, whoa, Squirrel. Yeah. So the community that I'm in now, like Squirrel, you, and Twisted, and Bewizzled, all these guys here, because this is pretty much I always will call home. And all these people they're amazing people, and I consider them friends, and I would do anything for these people. And that right there this is my home, right? And I venture outside of it, of course, and then I'm still learning stuff. I've only been doing this for about a year, so you can just learn as you go. I see channels that jump quick. I've seen channels jump thousands and thousands within a month.
Oh, right? Yeah. If you get a good video, dude, and you get a video that gets a couple 100,000, if not 1 million, you're going to get some serious subbage off of that. I mean, it's the nature of the beast. Now, on the backside of that, though, I mean, if you get a lot of subs from one video, they want to expect kind of that video all the time. So that you know what I mean? Does that make sense to you?
You're starting off up here, and then next thing you're only going to be able to fill this area. But it's like my goal. Well, I should let you ask me questions before I just go off on a tangent and stuff. So
no, go ahead. What's your goal? What's your goal?
My goal is like when I retire to go 100%, like I already told you. But right now it's like, when I can, do what I can do because I work full time and I have a house to take care of and a yard to take care of and all this other crap, I don't have to deal with kids. I don't have kids. That's the, difference. I got to take care of my wife. I got to take her camping. She wants to go camping, bro. And I need to take her camping now.
Camping. I fucking hate camping. I don't mind cabins.
Hey, if you went camping with me, you would love it, dude.
If somebody else sets up the tent and sets up everything else,
not even a tent. Like I have a little trailer, tents. I go glamping and I bring like.
Okay, I could do that. I could do glamping.
And I cook and I do all kinds of stuff. But like I was saying, so it's my direction is gonna, my content's is gonna be better. It's like my intro. I just saw my intro and I'm like, dude, you need another intro. You need to get it professionally done. I do everything myself. I edit, I film. I do everything myself, and it's a lot of work. So
it is.
I'm a one-man show. My wife, the only thing that she really does that helps me out a lot is pick up. She cleans up after me. And
it's the same way for most of us. I mean, I got the other guys, but the other guys are working all the time, and they're busy. I mean, they're plug and play. I mean, they don't do any of the recruiting of the guests, they don't do any of the. Obviously, this is my house, and they're not going to come over and do shit like that. But like, there's a lot of emails that go out, and a lot of email. As you seen earlier, I had a guest that's supposed to come on. He had something come up. That shit happens. He's going to come on tomorrow. But YouTube, just get into a baseline of where you need to be in YouTube to make money. It's a struggle just to get there because you got to have.
You're not going to get rich off of YouTube, but you can make money.
Oh yeah, it's a great side gig.
Make money. I didn't start this because of money, and that's the difference with me. It's like, all right, you hit 1,000. Now you're going to need to get all your watch hours, and I'm not in a hurry. If it happens next week or 3 months down the road, it happens when it happens. And I'm not in a fat hurry because I already have goals set. I had goals set before. I didn't expect to hit 1,000 already.
Yeah, did they come? I'll tell you what, 900 to 1,000, like that, like it turned out.
Did you see me jump that quick?
We both did. We were there for some reason. I don't know. Like 500 to 600 took forever. 700, 800 took forever, but 900 to 1,000 literally went like that. If I would have known that 900 to 1,000 would have happened that fast, I'd have done a lot more shows in the past. Yeah. I already got the watch hours. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking, using the averages, it's probably gonna be 4th of July. I'd hit 1,000 somewhere in there, But fucking Chong, I got like 40 subs in one day off of Chong. That was awesome.
Yeah, and then isn't that crazy? It's like I had a video that hit the algorithm, and it just started going crazy, and I'm like, that's a live with bacon pancake stacks, and it wasn't a good live, but it jumped, and then. My Blackstone pizza oven one, which is at 2.1 or something. Nice. It's up there. It is still climbing. It won't stop for a bit. It'll hit 3, 4. I'm guessing it might even hit 4. It might
now
hit
you
5.
were you one of the first ones to do a video on that?
It was pretty darn close. There wasn't anything out there, but Todd was the first, of course.
Right.
And when I got it, I told my wife, I'm like, babe, this is hot. I got to go now. I got to put this out now. I've got to do something now. And I did about 4 videos of, cooking and stuff. And just because it's new and I wanted to check it out, I kind of did a so-so review, got slammed on it. Guys like, hey, review is like, what's the biggest pizza you can do? And what's the smallest you can do? And all this stuff. You start bashing on it. Dude, good call. Whatever. I still love you. Whatever, man.
Now, is there any, when was your first live stream? Do you remember what prompted you to start doing live cooking instead of the, just the videos like that?
I don't know, maybe 7 months ago, 8 months. I don't remember it. It was horrible because I didn't have my audio that I have now and the camera setup. Yeah. I'm looking past you. Did you just see me looking up? Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah. So I don't remember it. All I know is that audio, you just learn as you go.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people can't afford audio things and different things, so you just deal with what you have. And I didn't know I was going to go nuts by microphones like this, and next thing I know, I'm buying a camera, and then I got these other cameras, and then I'm buying shit like this thing that was worthless that cost me like $80. Worthless piece of crap. And you slowly build your stuff. There's big time YouTubers that are amazing that just use this and that's it. And their audio is this.
Yeah. Well, cell phone audio is really good if you're out there and you're just starting. This is my opinion on it. It's like you could, if you have a cell phone, start out with the cell phone because you got good audio and video on a cell phone. Yeah. Cell phone cameras are amazing. And then from there, just get a $15, $20, $50 Logicam and get a nice USB mic. That's good enough. You do that until I still got the camera I got. I paid $15 for. I'm talking to it right now.
Yeah,
like 4 or 5 years ago, and it's still beautiful. It's amazing. Yeah. It's some of these people. If you're making thousands a month, go out there and buy the nice camera with the fancy lenses. I guess if you want to, you can. But in my opinion, so many people get these. They're great cameras, but if you're not making any money yet, why are you spending $3,000 on a camera? It don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, if you're a huge YouTube channel, yeah, you see what they buy, and they have people that edit and do all their stuff, and that would be the best. You're having somebody filming you, you have an editor, you have all these people doing your stuff, and that's all you got to do. That would be the best, dude. Then you have your 3 million, 4 million subscribers. I'm noticing a lot of million subscribers lately on YouTube. A lot of them hitting up. They're being really smart. They're going together and taking their subs and their subs together, and they're growing huge. It's insane.
Grow together, man. It's all
my first microphone that I thought was like amazing because the reviews and everything online was the shotgun mic, and I used that for the first time on the coast, and I'm like, what the F am I doing? This thing sucks, but it doesn't suck. But you learn.
Jack is in the house. Tom, what's up, buddy? We have a tribute to Tom we could play here. Hold on. This will take 5 seconds.
We're all stars now. In the
Tom.
show.
He makes me laugh every time. Dude. Jack. Monday, Tuesday, because Monday's a holiday. I'm going to go up to the library and drop off the passport forms, because I think you just got to drop them off and then they give it to you in like 4 weeks. And I'm going to see if I can just buy the ticket for England this week. That way I don't have to worry about it. And the passport still starts.
Chatty wants to get beat up. So, hey, that was Marilyn Manson, wasn't it? Is that who I
Yes, The Dope Show by Marilyn Manson, yes.
All right, so I just came across Marilyn Manson and when he was a kid and stuff. And it was started to be pretty interesting. I turned it off because I just wasn't getting into it, but he had a kind of screwed up childhood, I think, or something.
He's from Ohio. Marilyn Manson's from
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Because he was from Ohio, exactly. And he was. Do you remember what town? I think it's Canton.
Yeah, it was Canton. Yeah, my ex, 2 fiancés ago before Kim and the other one. This girl Michelle lived down in Canton, and some of her friends went to either school, they were in the same like high school with Manson for a little bit.
Yeah.
So not directly, but I know people who kind of like that. Yeah,
so if you want to stay sane and all that, don't ever move to Ohio.
No, if you got Marilyn Manson, we got Jeffrey Dahmer is from around here. Who else is from Northeast Ohio? Oh, the Logan and Jake Paul are right from here. They grew up 10 minutes down the road. There was another one from there was another controversial ass YouTuber that's from Ohio. Oh, Stipe Miocic is from here. Oh, MGK is from here too. So that's a banger group, bro. So yeah. Ohio is like the breeding ground for the awesomeness on YouTube if you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get known how Logan Paul got known, but I mean, hey, fucking 34 million subs is 34 million subs. What do you want to say?
So why did I 30 million? What'd you say? 30 million?
Yeah, I don't know exactly how many they do. I don't think they're allowed. I think they got banned actually, but they had so many on YouTube for a while. It was ridiculous. So
why did I move to Ohio?
When were you in Ohio, first off?
So it was right out of high school. When I graduated high school, I was working at a Hunt's Ketchup, quit that job and started doing what I do now. In the laundry business, drove all the way to downtown LA every day, and that was crazy, and did all that stuff. After a year and a half, my ex wanted to move to Ohio. And so we moved to Ohio. I just threw everything on top of that Ford Escort wagon I had and moved to Ohio with 1 kid, 2 kids. And then there you go. And then it was just like, why did I move to Ohio? I worked for 3 jobs because jobs were tough back then. And I worked for Essex Spark Plugs, worked for Kroger's, and some other job all at the same time. And then landed a good dairy job delivering, milkman. Was there for a week and told my ex I was going to the where our stuff was being stored, a storage unit. Mm-hmm. And I never came back. I drove all the way to Washington State. And she literally almost beat me here a year later, and then that was it. We were done.
Okay. Now, do you, is your ex still living? Where's your ex now?
Joey.
What's up, buddy?
She's snoring. My wife is snoring.
Nice. We bored her that much. We put her to sleep. I love it. Well, she got some good weed then. I love it.
Oh, yeah. So would you ask, what was the what?
Oh, I said, is your ex still living?
Oh, yeah. We had 3 kids together. She did a lot of stupid shit. She, I can go down the road of, she cheated on me, got pregnant by another guy while we were married. I ended up with kids, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, pretty crazy harsh. Huh? And so, she paid for her stuff, and, now she's going to have to work for the rest of her life, and until she's really old, and, no retirement, no nothing. And, and I still see her because of my kids, but
right. You got no choice there. That's crazy. Yeah, if you're out there, man, I'm not advocating cheating, but if you are, you got to use condoms. I mean, you can't. If everybody's fixed, it's fine, I guess. But like, you can't. Yeah, I know it's exciting. I know some of you young guys are feeling it's exciting.
No, I'm really excited.
Don't be. You can't be coming up in broads like when you're. You can't do that.
In the house. What up, yo? Those are my cooking buddies down there on the bottom, man.
Hey, Cookie Copy Babe. What's up? Hell yeah, those guys are cool. Speaking of California. Jeez.
Yeah. California. Yeah, those guys, I lived kind of out, I think, by where they were at in the central part, but they're central northern. I lived up in the Sierras, high Sierras. I think
it's a nice area out there, dude. No, all of California is a beautiful state, dude. It's a fucking gorgeous state. Lake Tahoe region.
A lot. You have everything in California. You have the beaches. You have the desert. You have, whatever. Oh, great.
Mojo's being tracked by the FBI. It's the warning of life. We have breaking news from Mojo. Oh, you just killed everybody's eardrums who had the headphones on. Sorry for the headphone wearers. I mean, if you're a headphone wearer, I don't know what to tell you. I don't wear headphones, so I don't really have an opinion on it.
Amber alert.
Well, let's pray prayers for the child lost in the Amber Alert or the whatever's lost in the Amber Alert.
Did you know most of those Amber Alerts are like child abductions from people that are having issues with their marriage and they take the kid and they're not supposed to?
Oh yeah, well it's a powerful tool, so they don't use it too often. When they do use it, it's usually like an active abductive situation to where they can find something like, down the street, my kid just got taken in, it was a blue Toyota. Okay, boom. Broadcast message, a blue Toyota, within half hour of this location. Okay, that helps. But yeah, if it's like, a custody situation and, my ex-wife takes a kid and goes to fucking Orlando or some shit, that's just a bunch of people can't get along, really.
Yeah.
I don't know if
so,
that's easy.
Could you imagine what it would be like, say, let's just go 30 years from now, Josh. 30 years from now, what California is going to be like. It's pretty rough. It's hard because all the water is being sucked out of the ground and they're all dry. And, a lot of water is pumped from other places to take care of them. And
some conspiracy theorists in the community have brought up a point, and I think it's a valid point. Now listen to this. All the money's moving out of California right now. All the people in the know. Is that correct? Like people like Rogan and a lot of those Silicon Valley millionaires, Elon Musk, they're all moving to Texas. All the rich people.
Are they moving to Texas?
Yeah, they're all moving to Texas. Look it up. It's a huge phenomenon.
So they have a plan with the oil.
Yeah, well, these guys are saying that California is eventually going in the ocean. That's why they're moving. What do you think about that?
Well, that means you might, if you're living in the desert, you might end up with beachfront property.
That's true. It could be something. I mean, let's be real. California it's not sustainable right now. You can't have $2 million houses and the rest of the people are homeless. Where are you going to get your firefighters, your nurses? It doesn't work. You know what I mean? Seymour Cannabis, what up? Ben Shapiro moved too, he says, right there.
Yeah, I have a lot of fond memories in California, man. I lived all over the place. I've been all over California. I really love San Diego. I like San Diego.
San Diego's nice. I haven't been there. I only visited Southern California back in 2003. And then in 2001 or 2002, I was up in Travis Air Force Base for a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. And then that's when we visited like Lake Tahoe and San Francisco and all that shit. But I haven't been back since then. I have no clue what it is now. I mean, God, 23 years. I mean, 22 years, whatever. It's probably, my goodness, bro.
Los Angeles, what a place, dude. The city just goes on and on. You can be driving hours. And
traffic. So much traffic everywhere, dude. Everywhere.
So huge.
Dude, I was telling Dorito the one time, we were staying in Oceanside, right? And we were going to the San Diego Zoo. And this is back when they had MapQuest. You had to print out the maps and shit. So I printed out the maps and it said 45 minutes. Okay. It took us 4 fucking hours to get down to fucking San Diego Zoo from Oceanside, California.
I'm listening.
All right, sweet. I'm going to play a video here and let you go here because it's the top of the hour. We're about to get Blake on. So we're going to wrap it up here.
Is Blake coming up here?
Yeah, Blake's coming up next. You want to stay on? You want to stay on for the transition to Blake, or you want to?
I'll stay on for a second and then pop off.
Okay, I'm going to play. What we're going to do is we're going to play one of Blake's videos. This is one of Blake's earliest beer reviews. This is hilarious. So, Blake, you knew I was going to pick a good video. You knew that, right? So, stand by while I play one of Blake's videos here. Bear with me. I got to bring it up because I am thirsty as fucking shitballs. All right, let me share the screen real quick.
Blake, dude, that's awesome.
Hell yeah, dude. Blake's Blake. Hey, Captain, you got to ask him. You got to ask him if he's going to transition, bro. Because I don't know. That could be a good question. This is you know how it is. People like talking about themselves on YouTube. So let's see. This is Blake's. It says Blake, my first and last beer review. So let's take a look. I'm going to mute myself and
Damn, I'm thirsty. I wonder what we got. I don't know. Let's go check it out.
I like is the like and subscribe.
No. Oh! Man, this sucks. If I only had something good, something cold, something crisp, something refreshing. I can already tell I'm going to do this by myself. That's right, workaholic. Bud Ice, baby. The best drink in the world. Here's a couple reasons why I like Bud Ice. Now you may be wondering yourself, why do I like Bud Ice so much? Well, not only is it 5.5% alcohol, and you can get a 30-pack of these bad boys for right around $20, it's also known as the beer of champions. It's also known as an alcoholic's breakfast. So let's pop this bad boy open and see what we got. Check it out, America. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Pull out the old drinking glass. Now, as you can tell, don't this look beautiful? Ah, it looks so good. Now, as you can tell, it's got a head on it. It's not a big head, but boy, it sure does taste good. And it's beautiful, all the bubbles inside and everything. And I wish I could tell everybody right now how it smells. I wish I could tell everybody that it smells like hazelnuts dripping off the Appalachian Mountains. Or I wish it was some fine chick from Hawaii with the grass skirt smell. But the truth be told, it smells like shit. And what's worse, the first sip it tastes like shit. But after that first sip, it gets a lot better. Now, the side effects include slurred speech, doing stupid stuff. I can't feel the phone. You may do something really stupid. You may want to call up your buddy and talk shit. Yeah, you homeboy. You. So anyway, that's my first beer review. I hope you've enjoyed it. And until next time, America, stay thirsty.
My man, what's up, buddy?
Brother man, what's going on? Mojo, what's up, big dog? Cheers, bro.
Mojo, thanks for joining us, bro. Thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate it.
All right, you guys, take care. Good to see you.
Hey, before you go, hell of a job. I enjoyed the shit out of that, man. Seriously.
Did you?
I enjoyed the shit out of that.
I'm pretty tired right now. I don't have my game going, but I'm tired.
Mojo went on 0 hours rest. Yeah, he got him in the car and he came right from the plane right to the fucking studio. It was great. Thanks, Mojo. That's a trooper right there. That's a goddamn trooper.
I smoked a shitload of crack before I came up, so I
figured as much. Bye. All right, so we're about to get hillbilly. What's up, Blizz Ake? We got an intro for Blake. We have an intro for Blake. Hold on, I think we had a Blake intro. Yeah, we got a Blake intro. Hold on.
What's the matter with the car I'm driving? Can't you tell that it's out of style?
My man.
Dick. What's going on, brother?
I heard that lyric. I was sitting there smoking, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta fucking put Blake's face to that music. It's so great. It's so great."
Oh man. Hey, well, brother, to make you feel any better, I've always wanted to do the B&J show. You know what I mean? So,
right, the blowjob. We could do that. I've always wanted to. The wife won't do this, but in a different universe, I've always wanted to do a show where every guy on the stream or every girl on the stream is actively getting head while they're streaming. You know what I mean? Like 10 minutes of getting head. Well, that'd be fucking hilarious. Like 8 people. 8 different cameras. Everybody's getting the flow blowjobs.
to borrow a line from the eclectic beard, I'm down like 4 flats on the Cadillac. So yes. How are you today, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. The day started out kind of wild. It's the guy from the Dub Pistols was supposed to be on. He had something come up. I didn't know that till later. I was gonna get the truck at the Home Depot, and then as soon as I was in line to get the truck, fucking guy in front of me ran the truck I needed. Because I was like, "Hey, can I get the box truck?" He's like. And then the guy went and looked for keys. He's like, "You sure it's here, my man?" I was like, "Yeah, it was on the parking lot." And then she looked over the other associate, and he was like, "Yeah, they just rented it." I was like, "Fuck!" The guy in front of me ran the thing I needed, so I couldn't do that. So I come back and I was like, "Fuck it, we're doing the stream, the thing I was talking about, regardless." So,
hey man, we're all stars in the time show. That's still my favorite little clip to play.
Yeah, we can do that one. Yeah, if there's any clip you want to play, we could definitely do. Here's the Tom Show one. This one's great.
We're all stars now in the
Tom
show.
I like how you're like Tom. Back up real quick.
Right, I stopped the whole beat. Tom.
It's fucking great, brother.
Now, if you're out there and if you want a greeting or an intro, let me know and we'll get high and we'll come up with something for you.
Hey man, shoot, I got a little bit of reefer here. I'm gonna go smoke some more with my buddy. If you're brand new to the show, this is Joey Edibles, the man, the myth, the legend. Please like, share, subscribe. Man's doing good things, brother. I'm very proud of you, homie. Very proud.
We're liking it, bro. We're liking it. So Blake, you were have you always been from the Ozarks? Where were you born?
I was born in southeast Arkansas. The town I still stay in now. I'm not going to name the town, but it's a little bit small town. I am further from the Ozarks than you could ever imagine. Down here, the rednecks have overalls and shotguns and shit. It's kind of hard, you know. First time my uncle come pulling up, he's rich from Florida. He had a Lamborghini, right, a yellow. I mean, you don't ever see this shit in Arkansas. And all of a sudden, fucking dude comes driving down the road with a big tractor on and shit. He had like no shirt on, 350 pounds. It looked like Robert. Robert, if Robert was flossing a whale, that's what it looked like. With the fucking hat on it. Hey, everybody, how you doing? And shit. And he's like, God damn it, I'm not in Florida no more. Well, you ain't even in Kansas, my friends. And shit, yeah. It's a small little town. It's a cool place.
Did you got any brothers and sisters?
Unfortunately, no. Thank God there's only one me. Shit. Oh Lord, I hit that cigarette a little too hard. Cheers. How about you? Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I do. I have one brother. His name is Tony. Is, let's see. He's 30. No, it might be 40 now.
His last name ain't Squirrel, is it?
No. His last name is mine for all. He is. He turned 40 this year.
Mm-hmm.
He lives on the east side with his wife, and they got 2 kids, Leon and Cosmo.
Wow, homie, that's awesome, brother. That's awesome.
Yeah. He was. He's kind of a house husband at this point. She's like an engineer. He did work at the VA for a while.
Sweet, brother. Sweet.
But then once he got married, they're taking care of kids. They got the one kid that's really bad. I don't know the exact term for it, but I just have this form of autism, but he can't go out in public, so that kind of thing. You know, you ever seen that where they can't sit still or whatever? I don't know the exact name of it, but
yeah, I got a cousin the exact same way, brother. They kind of screwed him back up when he was younger. Which back then, man, Ritalin was a brand new thing. We didn't know, you know what I mean? And Ritalin kind of screwed him up. But, yeah, I understand. But, you know, if people, you know, you got to deal with it, man. That's how life is, brother.
Hell yeah.
Who the hell is the guy on your shirt? Is that
this is Bernie Kosar.
Bernie Kosar. My man.
Hell yeah, bro. So what, when you were growing up, you were coming up in high school, or just growing up when you were a little kid, did you guys play baseball? Did you have any athletic prowess? What were you trying to do when you were little Blake running around? Were you trying to be a farmer? What were you doing?
I was trying to, honestly, I was trying to get my father's acceptance. My mom and dad broke up when I was 4, and nothing against my mom. Mom was just trying to find somebody to love her. Had 3 stepdads. They were all abusive, so I channeled all my energy into sports. Little known fact about Le Champion, brother. We won 3 state championships in a row in the Christian School Academy. For like the little private school we went to back in the day. I was a starting point guard. I got 1 MVP trophy in there. Probably about 5 or 6 foot tall. I have to show it to you one day, man.
Okay. What? So you were the point guard. When did you stop with the sports? Did you play sports in high school? Or was that just
when I discovered pussy and marijuana? Then all of a sudden I didn't want to play basketball with a bunch of grown ass stinking men anymore. Then I wanted to sing songs and get laid. So you know, came back home when I was 20. Got a relationship with my dad. The rest is rock and roll history, man. We sat around and he taught me how to play. Yeah, shit, good times, man. Good times. Besides, at 40, by the way, I've been talking to Jay. He's going to film me do the 50 free throw thing. I'm going to see if I still got it one day. We're gonna do this, brother. It ain't gonna.
All right, I'll tell you what. We will get because I got footage of me and Pat doing it already. What we'll do is we'll get everybody on YouTube that we know who wants to participate. All you gotta do is get a GoPro, your cell phone, whatever. It'll take about 10 minutes. Just film yourself, shooting 53 throws. All right, good thing. You can practice beforehand if you want, but it has to be 50 in a row, no breaks or anything. And we'll I don't know how we'll do it. Maybe we'll do we'll figure something out, but we'll get it going. I don't know if it'll be viral, but we'll have to figure out. Just
remember this, my brother. I love y'all to death, but I'm gonna kick all your asses, so it don't really matter. Y'all can put your hands together and make magical beer happen. You can put your hands together and pray. It don't really matter. Your ass belongs to
I already know the results of me and Pat, and I guarantee you're going to beat Pat, and you probably will beat me too. So not to spoil that fun.
The last time I took 50 free throws. Now, Kraft, this is about 10 years ago. I made 42.
Oh yeah, you're going to smoke us.
Okay, all right.
You're going to smoke us, bro. Shit.
See, I can't believe it. Who likes to get on YouTube and talk about themselves? You know, I mean,
right? As we sit here and talk to each other with shirts with each other's names on it. We're not egomaniacs or anything like that. We gotta say hi to some people in the chat, bro. We've been neglecting the chat. It shows like this from the community.
Let me pull the chat up. I'm sorry, fam. I ain't even got
it's from the community. We got to definitely say hi. Thomas is in the house. Thomas, the fucking legend. What's up, buddy? Have you done Thomas's show yet? Have you done Thomas's show yet?
No. We're supposed to get together. I think. I'm not quite sure. I had some family things come up when he originally asked. I didn't have time, but now I got plenty of time if you want to do it, brother. So. Yeah,
Thomas's show is intense, bro. I was on shrooms when I did Thomas's show. I got emotional. It was intense.
Oh shit, really? Really? Yeah. Dude, that's why I don't fuck with that shit no more, man. I started crying too and every damn thing. They're like, dude, you're drunk. I'm like, no, I'm not.
If you only knew. Lex is in the house. What's up, Lex? How you doing, brother?
Lex, what's up, big dog? Cheers, brother. Cheers.
Crimson Ghost is in the house.
Crimson Ghost.
What's up?
The Fiend. Hey, where's my Fiend mask? I tried jumping up on the show last night with my Fiend mask on, and Carla, she didn't have no glasses on. She's like, oh my God, it's Frank. So we're going to block his ass. And all of a sudden, all I heard was block his ass and says, you cannot jump on this show. It's like, well, these motherfuckers, these ungrateful motherfuckers. No, I'm picking so. But anyway.
We've already been reported 3 times for nudity and 4 times for, I think the exact definition was gratuitous use of female genitalia and nipples. I don't know. I can't remember the exact words, but yeah, it's already been reported many times. So.
Is it too early to bring the midget out?
Oh, we can do the midget dance one. Let's do it. Gotta find this one. This one's so fun.
Dance one. I'm not even saying this.
I love that.
I'm not horny, and we're going to hell. Cheers.
You know what's wild, dude, is that the whole people always talk about the midget, dwarf, little person thing. I've never actually talked to anybody of that stature and be like, yo, what's the deal with this, bro? Is this word really like the N-word to you people, or is this like, because we got all this innuendo and everybody's like, oh, you can't say that. I mean, I think they probably don't care. They probably just want to be talked to by their name and don't care. You know what I mean?
Well, the only thing I can tell you, and I know this for a fact, when you talk to a, quote, little person or a midget, you stand up straight. You don't lean down your knees. Hey, how are you doing? You know what I mean? They don't like that shit. They don't like that at fucking all, dude. That one old boy threw a beer bottle.
How are you?
How are you, little boy? They don't like that shit. I had one midget one night threw a fucking beer bottle at me and hit me in the foot. I was like, you son of a bitch, hell. I was like, it hurt for a little bit too.
So how many midgets or little people or dwarves or what they call? How many people under, let's say, 4 foot have you seen in your entire life? Would you say? And describe all the scenarios that you remember.
Now, what was the question again? Something about me fucking a midget? What?
You can bring up those two, but how many people? We're being real talk here. Under 4 feet in your entire life, you think you have met, and describe the encounters that you remember.
Oh man, some of the coolest people. I got drunk one night at a local club with this black guy. He was a black cowboy, but he was a little person. And dude, I turned around. What the fuck? I mean, because I've never seen. Most time, I'm not trying to be on a race car, but most black people over 6 foot tall. You don't ever just turn around with hanging out with your homeboys and, well, how you doing there, little fella? Man, that little son of a bitch could rap. He could rap. He's like, I'm about to show you how to whip a Latino. They run from me faster than they run from El Nino. And I'm over here like, damn, let's buy this little son of a bitch a shot. Everybody's buying him a shot and shit. We got him fucked up. They picked him up with like 2 people and took him out. All you see is like like the crucifixion. They're walking about the door, little feet stuck up in the air like that. Funny as hell.
There's this place up in Alaska by Sam. If you don't, not Twisted Sam, the other Sam, Alaska Sam. It's called,
Okay.
It's a bar called Chilkoot Charlie's. And I didn't get to see this because I guess they got rid of it right before I got there. But I guess they used to have the entire bar set up with like a little track, right? And they used to take two midgets and put them on tricycles. And they used to race the tricycles all around the bar track. Now, why can't we do that? I mean, I get the midget tossing. We don't want to throw people. That's fine. But tricycles, dude, how much would you pay? Straight up. If there was an event right now, it's like, we're having this event. It's going to be a block from your house. How much would you pay for tickets to somebody? You'd probably pay $100. So that's funny as fuck.
Well, it depends on how much I make from this appearance right here. I'll tell you how much money I have to throw down on the shit, So
well, that reminds me, you still got to send me your information, bro. I still got all that.
I know it.
We do. There's a T-shirt out there. If you guys want it, let me know. We'll link it. I think most of you already got it. I think by now everybody who has it, they're probably
yeah. I think the novelties wore off, but you gotta admit though, the ladies look good at them. Now
they do, bro.
That Captain Baptist motherfucker's the one you got to watch, man. Shit. The other day he sent me a package. Nice guy. I call him the badass from Belfast. Until I get really drunk, then I call him the fat ass from Belfast. But see, I got to watch my. So anyway, I got this package right. I accidentally dropped it. I was like, well, thank God it ain't a bomb. All right. So I started cutting it open and shit like that. He's a cool guy. Sent me a Queen shirt, an empty cup, that razor thing you plugged earlier. Oh shit, all kinds of empty packages and shit. But hey, man, good dude. But he don't look worth the fucking the Shut Up Blake T-shirt.
You know what's wild is that me and you are pretty much. I'm the one who made the shirt. You're the one inspiration for the shirt. Neither me and you has a shirt. That's kind of funny when you think about it.
By the way, I've got to pay you $20-something to get one, man. Mama wants one. She saw it the other day. She's like, "Oh my God, I've got to have one." I was like, "Okay, we are bending and twisting reality." You know what I mean? We're kind of like doing the wrestling kayfabe shit here. Is it real? Is it not? Does he fuck midgets? Does he know any midgets? It's that blind and shit.
I suppose I should tell the little people stories I've known over there. So there was this girl, Amy, who used to work at this bank plant I was at. And this is back in the days of checks. You remember checks, obviously. Back in the day, they used to get stacks and stacks of checks from the bank. They would come in boxes. And they had one person, they're old. They probably still have them on the fringes. They're probably not nearly as popular job today, but they'll just sit there and just, if the amount for the check was 1834, they just type it in, boom, put up there, and it would get scanned over. They hit a button. They just do that all day. All day they would do that. And that was her job in that one. And she was pretty cool. She had a same size husband, and like the kids, like one of them was normal size, and the two of them were. It was wild because like they say after like a month or two or a year or two, you could tell if they're going to be normal size or whatever. It's like half her family was big and half her family was little. So it was kind of wild. And there was this other guy. He wasn't totally a midget, but he was like under 5 foot, probably 4'6". I don't know. He was really short. And we were at the bar, and he was on some reality show. I don't know what it was, but he got in an argument with this one big dude. I don't know what it was. It was something stupid. And the guy was like, "Do you know who I am?" And the guy just gets up. He's like, "Why don't you shut up, you short motherfucker?" It was just so funny the way he said "short motherfucker," bro. I was dying. I was fucking dying. It was great.
Hey, man, I'm not trying to interrupt you. I had to apologize to a kid who I've known his whole fucking life the other day. He is technically a midget, a small person, and he saw one of our shows, and man, this boy broke down. He started crying. I mean, for real. He's like, "Man, how come you make fun?" And I have to keep reminding people all the time that this shit is entertainment. I mean, God damn. I mean, people lose their shit over this. They really do, man. I mean,
we actually got a question for you here. All right, what's your experiences with moonshine, if any?
Me and my uncle used to make the best damn moonshine you ever had. We figured out a way one time how to make it damn near 220 proof. We put some in a shot glass one time. We lit the fucker up. And you know how like some alcohol, they light it up and stays lit for about, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds.
Right.
Brother, this motherfucker went like 35 minutes and the glass starts cracking shit. We're like, oh, fuck, dude, we're on to something. So we blew it out, started selling it all around the world, or not around the world, around here. Cops kind of got on to us. I got a slap on the wrist because I'm very blessed, man. I'm kind of like a little local celebrity around here, so nothing really happened. But yeah, man, moonshine's the shit. Moonshine.
Moss also said, he says, I thought that's what you're drinking was blue moonshine. So what is that infamous blue juice that you drink, bro? Is that just straight Curacao?
This is a Quality House 100 proof vodka. I love this shit because it's cheap. It'll make you nuts skip a rainbow. By the way, that Amber Alert thing that Mojo had a minute ago, I got out of bed, my dick hit the ground. Mojo, I'm sorry, man. It's happened to me many fucking times. But it's this right here, 100 proof vodka, mixed in with Hawaiian Punch. You can either do the Blueberry Typhoon, or you can do this other one, Polar Blast. Pretty good, man. See, dude, it's like jungle juice without the fruit.
Okay. What's the most, besides the stuff you made, have you ever had any other experiences at Moonshine? Like, is there known people in your region or state or anything that you're like, oh yeah, you go down to Jim Bob's down there by Route 42, you got the greatest, anything like that?
Not really, dude. Once you learn how to make the shit, you don't really fuck with nobody else, because then you get in the competition. Okay, remember before you could buy medical marijuana, you'd always go like down to the hood and you try to get you like a $5 or $10 sack, and they give you one bud and they're like, oh dude, you're gonna see Jesus, right? Well, they never one time said, oh no, don't buy my weed, go down here, his shit's way better. Pass the Potham over the second railroad track, third pine tree, there it is. You know what I mean? No, man, my shit's the best. Next guy you go to, my shit's the best. Next time, my shit's the best. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of goes in that realm, brother. So
oh, it's like that when you're buying weed. I'm so glad that dispensaries are open, because it's like, hey, is it pretty good? Oh yeah, it's the best weed ever in the history of the world. It's like not every weed's gonna be that good. It's physically impossible.
Dude, when I was 16 years old, I got burned so fucking bad one night. Me and my homeboy, I was celebrating my 17th birthday. I'd been working. I am still, as I know, I'm still the youngest person in the state of Arkansas to ever get my high school diploma at 15. I started working at 16 at a seafood restaurant, going to college, trying to just figure out what shit. Now, I shouldn't have done that, man. I burnt like $10,000 in 2 years going to college. And, bro, even to this day, I still don't fucking know what I want to do in life, So, anyway, we got burned one night. I gave this dude $100. He's like, man, this shit's the greatest shit you ever had in your life. Man, some fucking bunk ass Mexican shit been bearing this. This shit was like one bud, dog. It wouldn't get a fucking gnat high. When there will be gnats, a gnat could be flop in a fucking jar with this shit, live forever, still not get high. Totally fucked.
Yeah, I got lucky, man, because like obviously I couldn't smoke when I was in the service. Right. When I retired in 2015, there was already legal states and shit, so the market was pretty good by then. And I smoked a little bit back in high school, but nothing here or there. I mean, back when you only hit it once or twice, you're going to get high regardless, so it didn't really matter.
How long was you in the service for, brother? I've never asked you that. Captain, I'll ask you a question just a second. I want to know this. How long were you in the service for, brother?
Oh, no, but yeah, I graduated in 95, and I went in the Guard right then out of high school. Well, I didn't make weight the first time. I was supposed to ship out in September, but I didn't make weight, so I had to get my weight back down. So my enlistment got delayed until like November. I still had my enlistment, but like chipping out to basic and all that. And I did 20 years, and I got out in 95. Or no, 2015 I got out. So right. But like the last 2 years were like whatever. I mean, I did a bunch of guard drills. Once I got back from Iraq, it was pretty much over. I mean, I did guard drills, and then I just passed one more PT test, and that was it. And the rest of the time was just sitting out.
So did you actually see wartime, man?
Technically, yes. I was in Iraq from January to May of 2011. Now, back then, it was there was no active. I mean, the base got hit with like a couple mortars. It was nothing big. What they used to do, they would tell us, they would take like a big ice pack, right, and put like a rocket in there, and that way they put it out in the sun, and the sun all day would melt it, and then the fucking rocket, once the rocket melted enough that it would trigger the fuse or whatever, launch the rocket off. That way they wouldn't be there when the insurgents wouldn't be there when the rocket went off. And then we had to.
That's a genius, man. That's smart as shit. It is really.
Yeah. So we had the base got hit by like one or two of those, but I mean I wasn't out in the combat zone or anything. I stayed in the base the whole time. It was kind of just like a fancy jail, if that's a good way to think about it. Like jail with Wi-Fi is a good way to think about it. I mean, you couldn't drink, you could smoke cigarettes, I guess. I didn't really smoke cigarettes, so That did appeal to me. But I mean, besides that, I mean, you're just making the best of it. I mean, the commercials were the biggest thing about places like that is the TV, dude. Because like they have this thing called, I mean, the shirts now it's changed now a lot with streaming services, but back then they had, we didn't have the capability to stream that fast. It's 2011, so we had AFN's Armed Forces Network, right? Yes, and every commercial would be like an infomercial. They didn't have regular commercials, so you're watching a show. And there's a infomercial about turning in old supplies. And then there's another infomercial about sexual assault. And it's like you had 3 or 4 of these, and you go back, and it just drove you up a wall. Right. You know, imagine being somewhere for 5 months, and you don't get no television commercials, and you can't have beer. And back then in 2011, that's a lot. It just drives you mad.
Oh, man, shit. It's kind of like when I applied at Walmart one time, they make you watch these videos for like 5 or 6 hours, right? And they're like, now what would you do? Billy comes in smelling like marijuana. You have 3 options. What would you do? Number 1, tell your supervisor. Number 2, talk to Billy about getting help. Number 3, nothing. Nothing is not the right answer if you want a job at Walmart. I promise you. Don't look at that because they won't do it. My favorite YouTuber is all you guys, man. Shit, I love me some Captain. Captain's coming out with some videos.
Well, how about this? Somebody who's not. Let's not, because we don't mean that's obviously a loaded question. Because I mean, there's a bunch of YouTubers it depends on different niches. Somebody who's not in the community, not like a friend of a friend or something like that. Who's your favorite? Like Chicken City or something like that. Tim Pool or Steven Crowder. You know what I mean? Somebody the big name YouTubers that you watch that you really like.
You probably won't know him. I don't watch him much anymore, but there used to be a guy when I first got onto YouTube. I always wanted to do the wrestling thing, right? Because I love wrestling. Which, by the way, AEW pay-per-view tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be fucking lit. CM Punk's going for the title. He can't win a real fight in UFC, but I guarantee he's going to win tonight. So, the dude I used to follow was Joe Cronin. The Joe Cronin Show. He used to have a dude on there named Jake DeMarco, and Jake DeMarco was part of a couple of other communities. I actually got to talk to Jake a few times. Nice dude, big dude, but he lost a lot of weight, and I don't know. I think they split up the deal. But shit, man, a couple of years ago, Joe was coming up, and he, man, do the craziest shit. And man, I met some of the people like Brian the Snob and shit. It'd be nothing like go live, talk about silly ass wrestling. Bam, $1,200 fucking dono. And that's when the wheels started turning for me. I was thinking, man, fuck, I kind of half-ass know what he's doing, but I'm brand new to this shit. It's kind of like a baby, man. They shit green. I'm green as grass when I, you know what I mean? So that's who I checked out. It was always Joe Cronin. He still does shows every, after Monday Night Raw, every wrestling thing, he still does it, but the numbers just ain't as high because wrestling's not as cool as it used to be, man.
I'll tell you what, wrestling has taken. I gotta do a quick shout out, and then we'll. I want to make a point to you. Miles, my man, he was on. He's a new guy. This guy right here, Miles. He's a UK guy. Check him out. He was on Spice and Easy last night. Nice guy, real nice guy. All right.
Hey, before you say that, thank you for your service.
Oh, appreciate it.
Thank you for your service, Thrash, all you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, everybody out there, thank you. Obviously, thank you for serving, and shouts to tomorrow's Memorial Day. Lest we forget the people who passed, so we can be here. Man. It's a lot of stuff like that for sure.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Twisted says her favorite YouTuber is the one chick. Excuse me, sorry. I didn't read the last part of it there for a second. I thought she was going to talk about that one girl who just got married.
Hey, Sam, I know her too.
Hey, we all know her. We all know
her.
All
world. I know her too.
I thought she was going to talk about, I can't remember the girl's name now. Damaged Art something. What the fuck is that chick's name that does the, Sam, you know who I'm talking about. The one who always, she literally just got married like a month ago.
Yeah.
Dead to Art.
Damn marijuana.
Art is still death. Art is still death. That's who it was. That's what I thought she was saying at first. But listen. I'll get back to the point, bud. Yeah, there's this guy called Tom Kalahu. Go out here and look and see what he does. I think you could do something like that. If you got your wrestling knowledge up there, you can do a wrestling show. You need to get off your ass, buddy. You really do. That's kind of the reason I brought it up a little bit today. Because let's get Blake up to 840 again for the 9th time. You got to get off your ass. You need a weekly wrestling show or something.
Well, before you hold on, it's kind of weird how you say that, man. Because I got all down and things when my dad died and stuff. Today marks the 1 year when Pop broke his hip. Last time I talked to him, he started going downhill. So for the last year till right now, it's been shit. And I think it's so cool, man, how, you know, I got to meet you. Dude, I met you through Leprechaun, but I've been watching you for so much longer before that. The first interview I ever saw on this fucking platform was you interviewing Hurricane McNeely.
That's great.
I was like, oh man, goddamn, who's this Joey guy? I like the square table motherfucker. This is cool. Because you wasn't like everybody else who interviewed where it's like bam, bam, okay, comment, bam, bam, okay, chat. You just boom, 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 boom. I love that shit. You know what I mean? So you actually touched my life way before I even smelled your ass. So yes.
Nice. And I can believe that because I think the McNeely one was where I was met Lep.
May have been.
If you go back and watch the replay of that chat, that's where I met Lep.
It may have actually been, brother. May have been. And then
maybe a couple before that. It was right around there. Because I'll have to go back and watch the chat, watch the tape.
Me and
it's wild too, dude. Because like you remember when my friend Dobie died, right? The black girl. And there was one stream. This is wild, bro. This is so wild. Nobody realizes this because nobody even goes back and watches the old streams. But there was this my buddy Brian Murphy. I call him Murphy. He's an older guy. Was here in town. He came up there. He was up there with Dobie. That's right at the end of the show. And he was like, Dobie, do you know what a doppelganger is? And she's like, no. She's like, well, somebody looks just like you. When you meet your doppelganger, you die. And she was like, oh no, I don't want to do that. It was like right at the end of the show. Dude, it was freaking me out, bro. I was like, whoa. That was wild. That was wild. Wild stuff, man.
Hey, man, that's why I quit doing tarot cards. First time I ever did, the first fucking card pulled out was death. I was like, okay, we're done. Tapping out. No mas. Give me a microphone and 5 midgets right here, right now. I got to get something. We got to change the whole vernacular, you know, so.
All right, I thought we had another question for you. Oh, Captain had a question. Oh, it says you got to ask him the question: Beatles or Queen?
A Queen all the way, man. Fuck the Beatles.
All right, so he says Queen. Mercury's a good guy. That's a good guy. He's a good artist, bro. So what were you doing in your life to where you're like, let me get on YouTube? What decided you to do? I mean, that video was pretty decent. That was a funny video, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good.
Oh.
What decided you to make you do this?
Jeremy V. I ain't gonna say his last name, but JV. Me and Jay played music all around, man. Good shit. Had a great time. But Jeremy, he got in with the beer community. This is before that's how I met the Eclectic Beard. He used to be Allen Sports and Gaming and shit, you know. And first time I ever met him, Thrash was there. In fact, hey, Thrash, what's up, brother? Thank you for your service, homie. And by the way, you'll never get another word in edgewise. I love you too, B-Dog. So anyway, Thrash was there. Dio was there. Alan was there. Alex the Beer Master was there. And he kept telling me, he's like, dude, you would love this shit if you just get into it. You got that kind of personality, man. I'm like, man, I don't know, because I don't want to, you know, I want everybody to be entertained when you watch one of my shows. I want to be cool with him and all you guys and shit. But at the same time, it's like I beg everybody all the time, please don't put my shit on Facebook. Because, dude, I got 90-year-old women. I got preachers. I got kids who look up to me. And it's not because I'm that much taller than them. They really do. I had a little girl tell me one time she died of cancer, man. She gave me this fucking Pooh Bear doll, and I keep it all the time. I said, baby, this is your favorite animal. No, it's okay, Blake. Put him up on your piano when you play. He'll keep you safe. Oh, dude, tears instantly. Just, oh man, you know that's why I do it for her. I love the small things. I think that's why you do it for her, because dude, you're damn good at what you do. And everybody,
I try. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh no, I'm not good. I know I'm decent. I'm a decent YouTuber. I'll fully admit that. I mean, that's you know, at the end of the day, you gotta entertain. You gotta bring in people. You gotta have a consistent schedule. I mean, you gotta do it all the time.
Joey, I'm gonna tell you,
Joey,
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell musicians. You gotta want that motherfucker. You gotta want it. It's not gonna be handed to you.
It's the word mindset is overused a lot, but dude, it's a mindset. You gotta have a winning mindset. If you sit out there and you're gonna, and I know, now listen, guys, I know a lot of people went through a lot of shit the past couple of years. I know there's a lot of stuff going up here with everybody, a lot of mental issues. We all have it. We all have crazy days, bro. It's not easy out there. It's not, gas is expensive, inflation's to the roof. It's not easy out there. But at the end of the day, you just got to have that mindset. You got to have that winning mindset. You go into there, if you get some bad news, oh, well, you move on. It's not the end of the world. You know, like today earlier, I could have cried, and, you know, whatever. I'll have him on tomorrow. No big deal. And I mean, Tommy John was 10 minutes late. I could have freaked out. No, I just sat here and whatever. He's going to show up. If he does, he does. He doesn't. Whatever. You know, you gotta have that own the room mindset. You see how me and Blake are trying to talk over each other right now? That's how you gotta be. You cannot
That's how you gotta be.
You want to be on here.
Yes. And if you're one of these motherfuckers who, and over here I baked a potato, man, fuck that. No, we're gonna run your ass over. Period.
Right. If you did a shot for every time, I went, so what's everybody doing today? You'd probably be sober as fuck because that's not what we're here for. And it's not the people on the other end's job to entertain us. It's our job to entertain them. You know, I know I beat this point to death. I know I do. I know I talk about YouTubing so much. And I know some of you are probably fucking sick to death of it. But if you want to get out there,
you're successful.
If you want to succeed in this business, you want to get there, especially in this nicheless channel stuff that we do when we just talk about whatever, you got to get out there and hustle. You can't take shit personally. You got to meet new people. Some that might be out of your comfort zone. You have to meet some people that are weird. There's some fucking strange people out there, Blake. Let's be real. Me and you are a little weird. Me and you are a little confusingly weird. But there's some weird motherfuckers, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Weird.
I know.
Let's be real. I always joke with Squirrel. I was like, I have a standard. Like, would I hang out with this person in real life at the bar? Some of these people, probably not. You know what I mean? I definitely hang out with you at the bar. We'd go to the fucking Applebee's. We'd have a fucking basket for 4, and we have a jolly fucking time. Some of these other guys, I probably wouldn't be seen in public with them. Not unless the bar. Yeah, I mean, it's just the nature of the business. Yeah, I mean,
well, hold on. You gotta tell them the truth. The only reason that you want me around is because the cops have searched me first. You know.
Oh yeah, you got to look for sure. They're gonna look at the suburban dad. I'll just take my hat off. And then they'll be like, "Oh wow, you're a nice, cool suburban dad."
If I had a hat, I'd take it off for you.
Right. This is a great point. This is a great point right here. Right here. Yeah. Captain, this is a line of the fucking year. Get this tattooed on your belt. Get this tattooed on your back. Put it on bumper stickers and sell it at the state fucking fair. That's a great line right there. Some of you guys throttle back the weirdness a little bit. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, you can't.
I told a cop one time, we was getting ready to play, right? There's like a couple thousand people there. He walked up to me and says, "Yo, man, why you always wear that bandana?" And I couldn't help myself. I said, "Dude, when I was 17, I got drunk and I got 'fuck you' tattooed right across my head." I said, "You want to see it?" "No, man, that's cool." "Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to see it right now?" Thank God I didn't have no pot on me. He threw me in jail. So yeah.
Hey, I'm not saying we can't be weird. There's a difference between weird and
Dude,
here's a word for you. Here's a word for you. There's a difference between weird and uncomfortable. Like some people have to read the room a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Dude, I've actually people told me I make them uncomfortable. Dude, I've been accused of being a racist by saying fucking white people. How?
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Fucking white people.
That's another thing on some of our ends as YouTubers. Like some people just take shit way too seriously. Man. It's not.
Let me tell you something. If I had to choose between having 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours, or in real life touching somebody who knows me, I'm going that route every day of the week.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's no secret. You could go out there and buy watch hours and subs if you want. If you really want to do that, God bless you. Go ahead. It's not what we're about. We're about building a community. And I know it sounds trite. It sounds stupid. You know what I mean? But, you notice we haven't said every 10 seconds, check out Blake, sub to Blake, check out Blake, sub to Blake. Because if you like Blake, you'll see him. You'll find him out there. Could Blake be a little bit more aggressive and getting subs? Sure.
Exactly.
That's what we're trying to push him for. But, at the end of the day, we got to have fun on this. You got to have fun.
But that's what it's about. And that's what you get. That's why you're successful. EB's successful. Thrash is successful. So many other countless people. Sam is successful. Twisted could take a fucking vinyl looking record thing and make it look so much cooler than anything I could ever do with it. You know what I mean? I like people like that, dude. I really do. I like talking to people who fire back. You know what I mean? I don't want to hang out with normal people. Normal people are weird to me. They're just happy with their, their shitty job and the shitty marriage and their shitty kids. And I guess it's a north and south thing, but fuck, I see it all the time around here, dude. I mean,
well, no, it's like that everywhere. There's a lot of people who, I mean, it's hard to talk about too, because we don't want to berate people. I don't know. You don't know everything about everybody all the time. But there are a lot of people, especially in social media, they just live a life that we know it's not true. I mean, not everything can go good all the time. I'm not trying to I have bad days all the time. I yell at my kids. We argue. I talk all the other. You can't live with somebody and not fucking have verbal stats with them, bro. It's just the way life is. I mean, it's not that perfect, you know.
That's why people love you, man. You're real about the shit. Or you'd be like one of the motherfuckers who keep their cards right here. Oh yeah. I ain't got no flaws. Oh yeah, ain't nobody. I can't do it, dog. I can't do it.
On the other hand, too, you can't also be the other way. You can't be too humble, like, oh, I'm not worth it. I'm never going to do this.
You don't have to worry about me. You don't have to worry about that with me. I'm not too humble.
No, you don't have on the back end. On the front end, you're a little bit too unhumble, but on the back end, you probably need to pick it up a little bit. But we'll work on that. I don't want to sound like a big brother when I'm talking to you, bro. But we want to get you up there.
Humble, but I need to pick
it up. Get you up there, bro.
Oh, how can I be too humble? But then I now need to pick it up.
Because you always sit there with the I'm the good looking, which is fine. That's beautiful. I do that all the time. That gets pushed out. That gets pushed out a lot, but on the back end, on the underlying part,
I guarantee out of 10 people watching right now, 9 of them would rather fuck me than you.
Probably because you're single and they don't want to fuck a married guy. I can't blame them. If I was married,
but I didn't say how many of them were female.
Well, we're very popular with the LGBTQ community, bro. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's at least a couple people out there who have had a same-sex kiss that watch our channel. The numbers are just there. I mean, I know personally. I
got told by a dude, I swear to God, who looked like Kimbo Slice working at Walmart one time. I had the sexiest lips on a white boy. So I did what any straight guy who's non-homophobic would do. Oh, Blake. But see, I made a friend for life. You did?
I get hit on by this gay. Me and my buddy Dennis used to always go to this gay bar because it was right by his fucking place. And he ended up leaving. And there was this dude there. And I don't know. I was drunk, but we ended up going to the other gay bar. And this bar was like the bar where the gays go, like where the really gays. Oh, dude, it was like so gay. Like I've never seen. I mean, I don't know how many times we want to say gay in a stream before they trigger the censor. But dude, there was this fucking guy. I was fucking half lit, dude. So I don't remember too much of it. But there was this dude who he had to have been fucking 300 pounds, big black dude. Come on, he had fucking just clown. It looked like a clown makeup on, but he was just sitting there like, "Hey guys, what's we doing?" He looked like the Shanae sketch from the In Living Color. It was so over the top. I was like, my goodness, God bless them though. They're having fun. I mean, there's no violence.
That's how I felt when I met the black midget with the cowboy hat. Well, you don't see this shit every day. Fuck, this is cool. So,
I like this. I've never kissed a gay man, but I've kissed a man who has.
My man.
My buddy Shambaugh used to say, he's like, if you should have a dick in your mouth, you're not gay, but you have to be sucking it. If you suck it, that makes you gay. If it's just in your mouth, you're not gay.
Well, Mojo was trying to get you to go camping with him earlier. A couple of weeks ago, I asked Mojo the truth. I said, Mojo, you like camping? Yeah. I said, if me and you went camping and you woke up the next morning with a condom hanging out of your ass, would you tell anybody? He didn't say shit. I said, you want to go camping? Oh, man. Oh, I love you, Mojo. It was just a joke. It was a joke.
Mojo's a good guy. I like Mojo. Mojo's got some focus.
Everybody up here is a good dude, man. So.
He's got some good energy. I like that Mojo. But it's funny, dude. I was gonna say another gay joke, but or not gay, not overtly gay joke, but
can we smoke crack on here in a marijuana pipe?
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck what you smoke, bro. I got that whole pack of gummies. I'm starting to float a little bit, so it's good.
It's green crack. Man, this shit is my new drug of choice, brother.
Now let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you to be real about this. What now I know I've talked to somebody, I've looked it up. They do have a program down there for the medicinal now. Can you get on that? What's your deal there?
Right now I'm trying to find me a job. When I get me a job, I can get in to see the doctor. Then the doctor will prescribe me the card. Okay. But down here, I don't know about up there, brother, but down here it's just fucking science fiction, man. For me to get a medical marijuana card, just the card,
right?
$500.
Jesus, just the card?
That's not including going to the doctor to get him to do it. So see, I got to pay him too. Right, so we're talking what, 6, 7? Then every time you go down in there, until they make it a recreational thing and they legalize it, I can see how the price would be high. Homie, 3.5 fucking grams down here, $70. That's the cheapest. That's on like Wild Card Wednesday. That's the cheap shit. You know what I mean?
Jesus, that's even more than a while.
Tell me about it. Or I could go see my buddy down the road, give me a little 10-sack of the green crack.
Right, literally right there.
Ta-da.
When nobody's going to say anything ever anymore. Exactly. Like, that's what I don't. I mean, Ohio still has some okay deals. Like, I got the Ohio card, but yeah, it's no secret. I go to Michigan all the time. I mean, it's fucking 70% cheaper. I mean, a cart down here in Ohio is fucking $70 a dispensary. You go up to Michigan, you can get them fucking 6 for $100. I mean, it's
holy shit.
The price break is so ridiculous. I mean, I should have said it out loud because I sell carts for $50, but like,
breaking news, Blake TV's moving to Ohio.
So, but like, yeah, it's like, but at the dispensary, like the Ohio dispensary, some of these they'll sell them in little jars. You've seen the jars. I've hit them here before. Where's my weed jar at? The jar's like this, you know, and it comes in like 1/10 of they sell it in 1/10 of an ounce increments. And the top shelf will be like $45 for 1/10 of an ounce. I'm like, fuck out of here. Nobody's paying these prices, dude.
No. Dude, seriously, if I paid $400 for a fucking half ounce or an ounce of weed, that shit better give me a blowjob and a sandwich every time. Not doing it. I'm not gonna fucking do it.
No, but Sam made a good point there. Now, the places like Texas and Alabama, you know, the last places in the world that'll get it. Let's be real, the old South. If once they do vote on it, it's probably a good idea. They might be better when it's voted on at a federal level to drop off the Schedule 1 and they don't know what to do, as opposed to this incremental bullshit we're getting in. Because, like, you know, goddamn well, state of Alabama, let's just pick on Alabama because we don't know anybody from Alabama. The state of Alabama is going to make it impossible to get the card like you just described there in Arkansas. Like, there's no fucking reason why that shit shouldn't be free. It's fucking medicine, okay? All these fucking these people are adults, grown ass senior citizens, and a fixed fucking income. You're trying to charge them $500 fucking dollars for a fucking weed card. State of Arkansas, eat my ass. That's fucking abuse. And then abuse. Let's be real. Let's call it what it is. It's fucking elder abuse. Charging somebody who could be beneficial. They could be probably not dying out there, but they're probably fucking scared into submission because they can't fucking pay the $500 fee. There should be no fucking fee for anybody on a fucking medical marijuana card. Is there a fee to go to the goddamn store and buy Tylenol? No, there's not. You don't need a fucking Tylenol card. You don't need an ibuprofen card. And more people overdose from ibuprofen every year and don't die from fucking THC. So your fucking logic is lost with me, assholes.
That's the end of the show. Hey, man, I could not agree 100% more with you, dude. But then on the flip side, though, brother, you got that other 50%. They're like, oh, my God, Mark Greta. Did you see that, Gerald? I sure did, Mark Greta. He's got that marijuana. Ooh. Hold on. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to eat my 5 hydrocodones, my 4 Percocets, my fucking 3 Xanaxes, the bars, not the smalls, not the pinks, the bars. But we're the fuck ups, right? Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah. Remember what our boy Tommy said that stuck with us, 70-30. Always going to be 70-30. Always.
I had never thought of that until he said that. That dude, that was the greatest interview of all time, brother.
That was so good. Yeah, Texas is weird with the stuff. There was this bar in San Antonio right outside the
gate. I'm out of Texas, man. Fuck this. Fuck weed.
Texas is a nice state, dude. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not a nice state, but like some of the policies are a little ridiculous. Like
I've never been to a strip club, man. Never. I don't understand the point of a stripper will show you her butthole for $1, but she won't tell you her real name.
Well, if you just talk to them, they tell them your real name. I mean, they're not hard.
It must be an Ohio thing.
Well, it's like this, dude. It's like this. God bless all the strippers, the sex workers, the people who suck dick for $100 an hour, whatever. At the end of the day, that's never been anybody's first career choice, and you cannot fucking sit here and tell me it has been somebody's career choice. Nobody sit there at 12 like, yeah, I'm going to be a stripper. Yeah,
I don't know, man. You never met my first girlfriend I ever had. My first girlfriend, I'm not going to call her a whore, but she took more loads than a dishwasher. I mean, and then she went to prison, and then she got caught with like fucking, oh God, damn near 10 kilos of coke or some shit. And
this is a true story, then. Yeah,
man. Swear to God, it's a true story. Then she's popped out like 3 or 4 kids. She called me 2 weeks ago. Blake, I'm in trouble. I just got out of jail. I heard your daddy died. Do you need a roommate? I'll give you pussy all the time. Ugh. And she got that, you know, that meth face where it looks like they grabbed her face and squished it in, sunk in exactly with the. Oh God. My dick was like, yeah.
Right. There's nothing more. And listen, I'm not gonna say
nobody's gonna top that story today.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that this happens all the time, but there's people in my life who occasionally hit me up, you know, and I'm not a heartless fuck. I've donated a lot of money in my day to people, probably more than I should have. You know, I'm a big guy, big soul, and you know, if I donate money to somebody, let them borrow it, and they say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to pay." It's not about borrowing it; it's about the fucking lying to me. Like, if you don't have it, that's fine. Just tell me, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to pay you back this for a while, if not ever." Okay, I can roll with that, and then I'll be your friend again. Don't fucking tell me you're going to pay me back $50 on Tuesday, and I message you, and you have another excuse, and you ask me for more money. No. And if you send me another message, I'm just going to ignore it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Come over here if you want to fight. Whatever. You're going to fight me? Nobody's going to fight me. Who the fuck's going to fight Joey Edibles? I'll make you laugh so hard, you're not going to be able to get your fighting fucking skills up before you walk in the fucking door. I'll tell you that right now. So don't
My man. Dude, I'd rather shave a lion's ass with a rusty razor than fuck with Joey Edibles. I would rather have 2 sticks of dynamite with a fucking cigarette lit between my teeth than fuck with Joey Edibles.
think you're thinking more about these Texas titty bars though. Full
man,
now listen with titty bars. I'm a different source than a lot of guys. I don't really care about the full nude because I'm not going to sit there and act like I want to look at a pussy hole or a butthole. I just don't. I mean, there's some of them are okay, I guess, but it's like I'm a titty guy. I want the titties in my face. I mean, honestly, if there was a motorboat bar, and I could just walk up and just motorboat 4, 5 chicks, charge me $20. I'm good to go. I don't really need the extra stuff. I don't care about the dance on the pole. Nobody gives a fuck about that. I mean, it's
Joey, the way I look at that is, man, it's like mental masturbation. I'm paying for you to get butt naked and all this shit. So is Jack. So is Joe. So is Dick. So is Bill. We're all doing this fucking shit, right? You know, and at the end of the day, none of us are going to get it. It's kind of like a fucking dog chasing a car. That dog will run after that goddamn car every day for fucking 3 years. Woo, 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 woo. Car keep driving by. And then the one time, kind of like when a fucking road runner got caught by Wile E. Coyote, and he was that much damn taller. What am I going to do with it? Same shit. The car stops. Woo, woo. Now stop barking. What am I going to do now? You know, I don't understand that shit. Damn, Joe, you took a hit from hell on that one, brother.
Yeah, this is
Let me join you. I only got about 10 minutes left. I got to get high with my friend. Cheers, everybody.
Hell yeah. If you're out there, hold on. Joe Everett, you're a fucking legend. Now listen, I want to bring a couple more people out there, Joe Everett. I want to go out to Indiana and see you, buddy. Because you got some good fucking food. Yeah, dude has amazing food, bro. EA gave us this brisket, Blake. We get down there. It was me and Hernan. We come down in the car. And Lep come down within the same half hour or whatever. He came down with Mrs. Lep. And as soon as we get out of the car, he's covering the brisket and giving it to us. Bro, it was so good. You know how good brisket is when you've been in the car for like 5 hours, especially a lot of it in Indiana. Dude, Indiana's a nice state, but it's a lot of there's nothing to look at besides, well, actually, I'm not going to say that. Indiana's probably better to look at overall than Ohio. Like Southern Indiana and going through that area is really nice, dude. There's a lot of nice hills. I know people in Indiana are probably like, oh, I don't like this, but I'll tell you what, if Indiana had legal weed, it wouldn't be a bad state to live in. Indiana's a nice, low-key, blue-collar state. Outside of certain, you know, there's a couple areas like any place, but I mean, it's like where Keith was at, you know, he was Evansville's not a little bad little town. I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, man, but never been there. Would like to go one day. My dream, brother, before my mother passes, which God willing, I got another 20 years with her, I hope. Mother's always wanted to go see Anchorage, Alaska on a fucking train. I ain't never been on a train in my life. Now, I ain't going to fucking fly. CB will tell you that straight up. I am not flying. Fuck that. God wanted my fat ass up in the air and have helium in me and burp. No, I don't fly no more. But I get on a fucking train and you go down through there, man. Bro, some of it's cheap. Like $350 for a ticket from St. Louis to fucking San Francisco on a train. And they give you food. And they give you liquor. And you got your own little cargo thing. So you can open up the window, burn you a fucking joint. Blow it. Oh, shit. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
You could take a vape pen on a long train ride if you got a car. I mean, obviously you couldn't light a flower in there, but you could vape all day. They're going to say nothing.
Oh, well, either that, man, or I sit around and consume some fucking edibles, man. I mean, I guarantee you, me and you would probably smoke as much pot as each other, but edible-wise, you kick my ass, dude.
Yeah, I do a lot of fucking edibles. Well, I mean, with smoking stuff, I mean, I could smoke so much. I cough a lot. Like I cough so much, dude. Like
That's what I want to do, Moss. That's what I want to do, man.
And in Canada, everywhere, the whole country, every single province, bro, it's legal. Even up in like the Northwest Territories and the Yukon and Nunavut, Prince Edward Island, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, all those places, bro. Vancouver, that's legal in all of them, bro. The whole country. That's awesome.
How many times when me and you get live have we told the American public or the worldwide public watching, all the Joey fans right now, if every single person got high at the same fucking time, just one time, the world would change. It's kind of like, everybody bitches about paying $4 or $5 for gas. Newsflash, asshole. Everybody one day didn't buy the shit would take. Ta-da! But no,
well, gas is a different story. Gas is a different story. Because, I mean, you still got to get the word.
No, it's not. I used to be the manager of 2 fucking stores. I know for a goddamn fact, brother, that if every American for one day did not buy gas, we all said, you know what, fuck it, this one day, we're not going to buy no gas, no time. Dude, you'd be surprised how quick that shit would fucking tank.
Well, we'd have to buy it tomorrow, though. I mean, well, that's not counting. There's people who already got gas in their car. Like, I still got a full tank right now.
That's the point. Get it, and then just don't buy it that one day. If you don't buy it that one day, shit, man.
No, but the point about if everybody smoked and everybody in the world smoked, or even I'll put it like this: if every adult male over the age of 18, or maybe drop it lower, there you go, 15. Every adult, what in country? Okay, the age of majority in every single country in the world, whatever age that may be. If you can serve your country, those people we're talking about.
Yeah,
okay. The age of majority in every country, if males smoked a joint, even females too, I think the whole world would it wouldn't know what to do with itself, bro. Because you get along. You think about and I know people right now are thinking, oh, the straw man here. I know this guy was paranoid, and now 1 in 1,000 has a couple things here or there, whatever. We always know, like we said when Mojo was on, there's exceptions to every fucking rule. All right. And if everybody did that, so we're not talking about those 1 in 1,000 types. Joey, some of you people, the biggest argument I get against weed is like, oh, I did in high school. And dude, no, the shit nowadays is better. It's controlled. With few exceptions, if you're watching this, I could get you on a weed regimen and your life would be better. Talking to everybody out there, with few exceptions. There's 1 or 2 people you couldn't fucking get to with the goddamn tank. It's just not happening. Those people, nobody could help.
It's just like alcohol, brother. If you can't drink, don't drink. If you can't handle pot, don't smoke pot. Exactly. It's a sad fucking world we live in, brother, when an 18-year-old kid can get 2 assault rifles and do what the fuck he did. But as a grown man, I can't fucking buy marijuana. George Washington used to grow hemp on the fucking White House lawn. Oh, wait, we're breaking the 4th wall. That's why all the black people didn't want to take the damn COVID shot. Last time we shot them up with syphilis. Oops, breaking the 4th wall. You know what I mean? Just, crazy shit.
Well,
crazy.
Word on the street, and I'm 97% confident in this prediction or so, is that somewhere in 2023, either mid or late 2023, they're going to drop it off to Schedule 1. It's inevitable. Like the U.S. attorney's offices are making preparations right now, from what I hear.
Homie, even if they don't make it legal, they need to drop it off the Schedule 1. Heroin, crystal meth, and cocaine is a Schedule 2. If you listen to your government, hell, it's safer than marijuana. Bitch, please. How many times you had a pothead breaking your house trying to steal some shit because he wanted a fucking bud?
And the reason I'm so confident about the properties of it once it does become legal, because think about, people could do research. And when people do, get to do weed, we tend to use it excessively, but we tend to care about humanity a lot more. You know what I mean? So think of all that wasted energy that goes out and watches stupid shit like Johnny Depp, or goes out there and goes to hates on immigrants, or what? Oh, I hate on people who do this. You just don't give a fuck. You worry about them at some level. You know what I mean? So that level of humanity. If you got all those people doing imagine all these money that's going wasted to lawsuits, and all the good minds in America that just get wasted on stupid shit and hate. Anybody goes to law school, all those fucking wasted minds. just go chasing ambulances because they got to pay back their law school debt. It's fucking pointless. If marijuana is legal and it's legal to be researched and you get fucking grants for it, people who smoke weed are going to want to get more money for these grants. You're not going to need fucking federal money because you have so much people caring about humanity, just caring about everybody else's well-being. It's going to be so glorious, dude. You just wait. I'm telling you. Some of you guys out there like, talk about he's a fucking idiot. Trust me when I tell you, dude, I know people. I've seen people's lives changed by this shit, bro. My life was changed by it. Blake was changed by it. Me and Blake are probably dead if it's not for weed, bro. It's a fact. It's a fact.
Hey, homie, I used to do more fucking rails than a goddamn train track. You mean shit that, I know. Thank God I don't do this shit no more. I sit around, have me a couple of Smurf pisses and smoke me a little herb, and I'm good, man. That's what's so fucked up with the world right now. The number one problem in the world right now is if you don't believe or agree with me 100%, you're a piece of shit. Well, no, that's not how life goes, man. And so many people, so many jackasses need to take the blinders off. You know, that's why they put blinders on a horse or a jackass, so they look one fucking way, right? I don't want to have a brain of my own or look one other way, or, that's why they put blinders on a jackass. It's the same fucking principle, brother. I guarantee you, if they legalize marijuana tomorrow, ain't nobody gonna want no fucking Xanax no more, man. Ain't nobody.
Hell no, they don't. They won't, dude. That's another reason. Now listen, bro.
Big Pharma will lose their ass. Big Pharma.
Another reason. And we all. America's a follow the money country. If you follow the fucking money, pharmaceutical lobbyists, they don't want legal weed for obvious reasons. Because then people won't be addicted to their fucking, Malupi pills and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Goddamn side effects.
Right. If I had a fucking pill that cost 0.3 cent to make and I was charging $546 fucking dollars for it, or whatever it is, I'd be pissed off too if somebody came in with weed where it's great for humanity. Because they make money off of hate. They make money off of keeping people divided. Once the weed comes in, that equation is gone from the fucking humanity, bro, because people love each other.
Exactly.
So, in closing, sir, it's already up at the hour. How fast was that? How cool did that?
Man, no shit. It is a hair past a freckle. What the fuck?
Right, it's crazy. Why? I do got to get some water. But in closing, sir, why should people? I'll tell you. Give me a minute before I bring Chatty up. We'll be here. I got to go get some water. Tell people why they should subscribe to you and what your plans are for YouTube. As a result of this meeting in the community and all the energy we got towards this, this has to be somewhat motivational to you, sir. So tell us what your plans are and about your channel and why they should sub to you. Give me about a minute and a half.
Sure, brother. First and foremost, I want to thank Mr. Joey Edibles for allowing me to get up here. He didn't have to do that. And Joey, I love you. I want everybody to smash that like button for our brother. I mean, Joey, one of the cool kids. All y'all, anybody watching right now, y'all one of the cool kids. As far as my channel goes, I don't really know. Before my dad died, everything was about being monetized, being the best. We done played all the local shows. We played all thousands. Man, I've seen more titties than I can shake a stick at. And it still don't fulfill you, if that makes any sense. As far as my channel, I don't know. I do know this. I'm going to keep watching all you guys. We're going to keep pumping out content. Blake TV, we do the B&A show. Me and the Eclectic Beards, who's damn near at 80K right now. My man, my brother. And then we get on here on Friday nights. We do the JB Hangouts. And then, like I say, when I'm offered a position like, man, I can't turn this down. I love Joey. As far as my channel, I don't know. But I do know this. Oh, shit, wait a minute. I totally lost my train of thought, you son of a bitch. Anyway, I'm going to get it out. I'm going to watch the rest of the show. And this is Chatty-O. Check him out too, man. Joey, I love you. Thank you. This has been that's the best marijuana talk we've had for like 5 minutes. God,
that was good. We got in a group there, bro. We got in a group. Couple of rants. If you're out there, listen. If you're out there, guys, and you want to clip some of the rants, feel free to show everybody. Tell your friends. It's some good rants.
We got to do this again one day. We got to do this again one day.
Fuck yes, dude. Fuck yes, man.
Mr. Joey, love you. Chatty-O, take over and kick my ass. Cheers, everybody. Love you guys. Cheers.
I won't kick your ass.
Now, listen, somebody drop Blake's link in the chat for me. Get Blake back to 840 for the 8th time for me, please.
It's only one sub. It's only one sub.
Give me one sub. There's got to be at least one person who's watching this who can give Blake a sub. There's got to be at least one person I've modded who could drop that link for me. Just one.
Breaking news,
one, and I'll be so happy.
Breaking news.
Carly's talking to you.
Breaking news. I just lost 3 more. Thanks, Joey. You and your fucking cocaine. Love y'all. Cheers.
All right, take it easy, Blake. Have fun, man.
Cheers, man. Well, yo, what's up?
Give me a moment.
Oh,
I'm going to do your intro. We got to do your intro. Hold on. I was so hungry, dude. Fuck. Hold on. Where's that? This intro's not long. It's only like 2 seconds.
Chatio here. That was a good beer. That was a good beer. I like that one.
Which one was that? Was that the?
I think Colorado native Hellas. And that was a good Hellas. Nice.
All right, so there's Blake's channel. He still hasn't got his custom URL yet. Now, don't go to youtube.com/BlakeTV. It's some guy in Africa. I looked it up. So go to Blake's link right there. Just click it in the chat if you are.
Nice.
Sorry for the pause here, people. I'm just eating a sandwich.
Okay. Well, Carla asked, what am I drinking? Carla, this currently is, and the beer review comes out Thursday because I'm like, oh, shoot, I haven't done a beer review in like a month. Might as well throw one out there. It's called Dos Locos. It's an Imperial Mexican lager from Epic Brewing Company, 7.5%. Very tasty. Nice lime flavor, some sea salt. It's good. It's refreshing.
That sandwich and that water was so refreshing.
There you go.
This Kim was like, what do you want for dinner? I was like, I just bought some ham for the dog last night. I was like, just get ham and cheese. She's like, I don't think we got any. I was like, oh, there's ham in the refrigerator. So she made a ham and cheese sandwich, and I needed some new water, so it was good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're here in hour number 3. We're only going to go 3 hours with this first show. I might do another one. I had like 8 planned, but I got to go get that. I got to get that couch before the day's over. Yeah, so I don't want to do all that. So, welcome to hour number 3. Joining us live from undisclosed location in Colorado. In the Aurora Report, it's Mr. Chad O. We'll use O to protect his anonymity.
Oh, whoa.
Now, let's start out with, let's go back in time.
Okay.
We don't want to relive stuff, but you were born, what, 80, 79, something like that? When were you born, bro?
Well, wow, you made me feel older than I am. 83. I'll be 39 this year in a couple months.
Oh, so you're not 40 yet. Okay, so you're born in 1983.
Freaking close. That close.
Okay, so the 1983 is when E.T. came out, or you were like a baby. Were you conceived when E.T., like, did your mom and dad conceive you at the E.T. theater?
No, I was actually I did the math. I was probably conceived on my father's, 32nd birthday. Because I did the math. I was like, all right, I'll just go 9 months back. All right, let's put on an extra 2 weeks because mom spilt the beans and said, oh, yeah, you were 2 weeks late. And I was just like, as soon as I figured out the date I was made, I was just like, Dad got lucky in 1982 for his birthday. Let's just say that. And here I am.
Now, what is your dad's birthday?
12/12.
Okay, so December 12th, 1982. So we got to see what the movie was. You know what? They couldn't have been. Wait, were you born? I got to ask you, where were you born?
Where was I born?
Were you born in Colorado or Florida?
Denver. Yeah, I was born in Denver.
You were born in Denver. Okay, so the drive-ins were closed in December. So that's off the table. So we can't. That my hypothesis isn't going to work.
I think there was a blizzard over that weekend.
back from now, this isn't a fact, but from what I've gathered, from the years 1968 to 1983, every fucking December, January, and February, every day was like a blizzard. Because you talk to anybody, in that age group, it was a blizzard back then. It was just one big blizzard, bro. That's all they had. It was ridiculous.
Oh.
Fucking A, man. So you were born. Where is your dad? Your dad lives in Florida now, right?
Yeah, I moved there in 90.
Okay. So where was the house that you were born in? Where is that now? And who do you think lives there?
That's awesome you say that. Well, I know where the house is where I grew up in. My mom still lives there. She's lived there since 1977.
Okay.
So every time I go to my mom's house, I'm fortunate enough to walk in my childhood home, and it's just it's that home feel, like immediately, bam, right in the door, home. It's home.
Okay.
So I'm one of the few people who could probably say that pushing 40 years old. Like, yeah, my mom's been in the same house for 45 years.
No, that's kind of wild, man. Can we get psychological on you? Do you think in any way that's hindered your development? Because you're very when I don't know, man. It's hard to describe. I think you know what I'm getting at, but when I if I said, hey, Chatty, I'll go over there and ask that girl out and give her some swag, and you're like, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? It's not like. Do you think? Do you think? I don't want to make you sound like you're a fucking buffoon, but do you think in any way that having such access to because the only reason I asked is because like my boy Jimmy's like that kind of, not just like that, but like he has so much access to kid stuff that I don't think he ever moved on from anything. And I'm not saying you're like that. Don't get me wrong.
I am like that.
You moved on to another house. But do you think in any way that stuff like that is in play in different worlds in your life at all, or no? Is that too deep?
No, I think there might be something there, to be honest, man. I think there's something there. And yes, Thrash, your home is my fourth home, so I'll be crashing on your couch tonight.
That's true. Now, that's a good question. That's a random good question. I'll say well, that's a stupid question because you could just stay with your mom for the overnight. I was going to say if you need a place to stay for the overnight, your house burned down, just to go to mom's. But say your mom wasn't in the picture. Who's your next like batting order? 2, 3, 4 that you would be able to crash on for the night, and how long do you think you'd be able to stay there before you get sick of it?
Probably next door, to be honest. Franco's.
Franco take over?
Maybe 2 nights before he says get the fuck out. My aunt would probably be the second option. Third option, I'm gonna have to go with Thrash. I've seen his basement. I could crash down there.
That's true. Well, you'd have to come at him like, this is what I think with that.
The beer will be flowing. I'd make sure the beer was flowing there.
The only reason I asked like that is because like a lot of people are always like, oh, I would do this. I'd be there for this person. But at the end of the day, I mean, would you be able to deal with somebody like, say, Chadio's house burned down? Could you have Chadio and 3 kids? Would you be able to put them up? And how long would you be able to put up with that? I'm not saying just Chadio. Just say like me. Like say I came in.
With the 3 cats, that's a whole different story.
Right. That's something you don't think about.
Sorry, Thrash would probably be there because I know you already have cats. So it's like Franco hates cats. My aunt's allergic to cats. Mom would be out of the picture. Thrash, I'm crashing in your basement, man. I'm sorry.
Everybody is welcome at the Thrash Ranch. I mean, worst case, you can sleep the horses. You can sleep with the horses in the barn. Actually, that's a good selling point. If you're ever looking, you're really down and out, and Thrash, I would come at him like, bro, I will straight sleep with your horses and tend to them for whatever you need for free. You just got to let me crash in the barn and let me go use your shower every couple weeks, bro. And he'd probably let you do it. I think. Actually, you probably have to shower more in a couple weeks because you would start stinking.
You keep the cats and make you stay at the barn. Oh God, my hay fever would go crazy.
Dude, they're fucking. You'd smell like the horse all the time, and the cats would think you're fucking cat food and shit, and they want to eat you.
I already do smell like horse all the time. Ask Flash. No, but
all right, here we go. We're gonna get into that. I'm gonna touch on that, and we're gonna ask him a couple primers, and then we'll get into that. We're not there yet on the timeline, so throttle back on that, Captain. Don't worry. But listen, when did you? Okay, so you were growing up. How many brothers and sisters did you got, bro?
I have one full-blooded sister. That sounds so weird. I have one sister with both my mom and dad. She's older. She is 40. Holy shit, she's 42.
Okay.
And then I have a half brother who's obviously we look at each other. It's just we're brothers. That's the thing. He's 26. He's working on his doctorate right now, physical therapy. So. Any of you guys getting older and having some aches and pains, give it about 4 years. I'll give you a name and give you a good doctor. But I have a sibling and a half. I guess that's the best way to look at it. But I have 2 siblings. I have an older sister and a brother who's 12, 13 years younger than me. Okay. Now,
when you were coming up, what was your first mountain experience?
First mountain experience?
How old did you remember? First, you remember. Let me say that you remember. Say, if you went to fucking Pikes Peak when you were 6 months old, you're gonna remember that shit. What's the first time you remember as a mountain experience, bro?
Probably in the late 80s, going to Thrash Nose. It's Heritage Square, which is now gone, unfortunately. They had a thing called the Alpine Slide. You sit this little thing and you slide down like a cement track on it. And I remember my dad taking me, that was probably 86, 87. And that's like not even in the mountains. It's just right on the foothills of Denver. But first mountain experience was probably up outside of Evergreen. My mom's old friend owned land. So we'd go up there once a year and barbecue, hang out in the woods and just chillax and kind of go on little hikes. So I've got some, fun memories as a kid in the mountains.
All right. Now, did you, how old were you when your parents, decided to split ways, bro?
Let's see. I was about, I think 3 at separation, 4 when it was final.
Okay. Is that when your dad, did he move to Florida right off the rip, or did he stay up here, or what happened?
He stayed up here for a couple of years, was working in the liquor industry as a sales rep, and then that just kind of fell apart. So he went to Florida, found a job down there as a sales rep for a healthcare newspaper that, surprisingly, they're still around, and they still have a paper form newspaper along with the digital stuff. It's crazy. But yeah, he's since retired from there. He was off and on there for 30 years. So
now, who did you stay with? Did you stay up in Colorado, or did you go with your dad?
Mostly stayed here in Colorado. Got tired of it end of 7th grade year, so 97, and I called my dad and said, "Hey, kind of want to go to school down there. I'm ready to get the hell out of mom's house." Went down there for 8th grade, absolute disaster. So I moved back. It was a disaster after that up here too. So the issue was me, not the location. But yeah, I lived a year in Tampa, and I do have the moments of regret of moving back. 25 years later, I still think about like, man, I wonder where I would have been if I would have actually just, sucked it up and stayed down there. I wonder.
You'd be a lot more tan. Your hue would be a lot more tan. You wouldn't be so pale. That's for sure.
Yeah, my face wouldn't be so. Oh God, I gotta get my beard back fast. I don't know if. Yeah, well, let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. I shaved my beard last night as a.
Who dared you?
As a thank you to Groovy. Groovy.
Yeah.
He just hit his what's it called time in the Army. He's done. He's just on leave time until September 1st when he's officially done, and I'm going to grow my beard out for a year. What I can do is once it grows out, I can, shape it and kind of style it. I can take care of the neck. But, last night I got rid of the beard, and I'm looking in the screen now and stuff, and I hate it because I'm like, I have a double chin, and I'm like 135 pounds.
Now, I appreciate what you're doing. It's kind of fun, but after about 2-3 months, you're going to probably throwing the towel on that project because you're gonna.
I might because I hate having long hair anywhere.
All right, so judging by that comment, that makes me happy because you're not like balls in on this project. It's something cool you can say now.
No, I even said, dude, I don't know how long I'll make it. You're going to. I said, dude, you're going to go balls to the wall. You weren't able to grow a beard for the last 20 years.
He might even say that too, but I found like I grew out a little bit, but like I found that I got to keep it close. It just looks stupid when it gets big. I don't like it. Chicks like it closer, dude. They don't like the fucking big ass bushy beard.
I liked where I had it. Up until last night. What's up, Caliber?
Oh, Adele's in the house. What's up? Yeah, Adele, you could tell us. Finally, we got some female perspective. Do you like the giant bushy beard or the short shaved in stuff? I think they like the shorter in, bro. I think they like it trimmed. They like that good fucking clean appearance, bro. They like clean shaven appearances, bro. Yeah. But not they're like crisp, you know what I mean? Look at the guys who they think are hot, bro. They all got that tight in beard with the collar in their hair, bro.
Well, I don't like it this close. I mean, I took like you can't even see. I look like I'm 12 again. I hate it.
Yeah, you do look really young, bro. Now, well, let me ask you. That's a good question. Before we get into some other stuff, when was the last time you were or how often do you get carded? If so, when was the last time?
Every time I go to the grocery store, just because it's the law. So we're gonna forget about going to the grocery store buying beer. Brewery. Last time I was carded at a brewery. Oh God.
She confirms my suspicions. There you go.
8 months ago. There you go. 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah, there you go. 5 months ago or so, maybe.
Okay.
It was at a different brewery.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I hate the stores that if they make it a statewide policy and I can't deal with it, fine, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I know this is first world bitching. Whatever. There's things. We're Americans. We're human beings. We're gonna complain. It's our nature. I fucking hate when they have let's card everybody policy. Like, dude, it's clearly fucking obvious. I'm well north of fucking 21. Don't be wasting my time. Going all the way in my wallet, getting out the fucking ID, sticking in a stupid machine. Mm-hmm. Just train your people better. And I don't know. Whatever. They're gonna do what they got to do. If you want to make it a law, fine, but I'm not going to go to your store if you got a fucking we card everybody policy. No, fuck out of here.
Right. Yeah, even like I'm looking at my main monitor. I'm like, I look over 21 even without the beard anymore. I'm starting to get the laugh lines and everything and loose skin.
You're probably
past for early 30s.
Well, you're within the carding realm, I would say. Yeah. I mean, I'm it's one of those, you're obviously probably over 21, but I'm gonna I'm gonna err on the side of caution if I'm the cashier, because a lot of these places too, they got really high fines for stupid shit when it comes to selling stuff to minors. I mean, it's a waste of government resources to get some 15-year-old who looks like a 21-year-old out there buying cigarettes and they sell it to them. It's fucking stupid. I don't like it. They just need to not do it. That and speed traps. I mean, cameras too.
Yep. They got rid of the cameras here. They were deemed unconstitutional. They got rid of all the traffic light cameras here. At least in Aurora, I don't know. I think Denver got rid of them too because it was like they malfunction more than they work correctly. So
this is a good question. I never thought about this. Have you ever been not let into a club or not let into a bar because you were like too drunk or too anything else?
No, I if I'm out in public, I can hide it well. But if I'm at home getting drunk at home with you guys, the slurring comes out very easily because I'm relaxed here. But if I'm going into a bar and I'm already hammered, I'm good. I can get.
Have you ever been kicked out of a bar?
Not me, but a buddy of mine. So we guilty by association. So I got kicked out with them, but not me personally. I was just sitting there enjoying a beer and like, you and your friend have to go. I was like, okay, slam, gone, but we got to go. But it wasn't me personally. It was just a friend of mine. And it was like, dude, I was having a good time, you asshole. You got to go fuck it up for me.
I've been kicked out of quite a few bars, bro. It's wild because I don't remember half of them. The one that pisses me off, dude, there was this bar in fucking Sacramento. I'll never forget this name of this fucking club. I took a picture of it. This is probably we were down in Travis Air Force Base, California, and the nearest big city is Sacramento. It was probably about an hour and a half away or so. And there was this bar called 815 L Street. I'll never forget the name of it. That's probably the address of the club, 815 L Street. And I went up in there, and he must have not liked my shirt. I was wearing a shirt that said Cuyahoga Community College. It was one of these real dressy clubs or whatever. And I went up in there, and I just fucking I just tripped or something. And this guy's like, "Oh, you're drunk. You're out of here." Oh, I was fucking hot. I was like, "You're really gonna kick me the fuck out just because I tripped over this thing?" Because I didn't think he liked me to begin with.
Yeah,
that pissed me off, dude. I bitched the guys in the fucking van hated me. I was bitching the whole fucking way. I was like, "I'm gonna club this place closed down. I'm gonna go to the new." I was being stupid, bro.
God damn, you sounded like me. But hey, I think I got a shirt you'll like. You ready? It says Colorado.
Nice.
Pot leaf on it, and underneath it says, "Who the fuck cares?"
Nice. We get some carded stories here. Captain says, "I was carded in my 30s." Oh, we just read that one. He says, "Wicked Insanity. I got carded a year ago. I look like Santa. What the hell?"
I know. Wicked. Happy belated birthday, buddy. I know your birthday. I think it was last week, man. So
I got thrown out of a Christmas dinner just because I choked someone. Hey, it happens.
I mean, when you're around family, it's just you slip sometimes. You just have to grab your uncle by the throat and say, "Knock it the fuck off."
Duke got thrown out of a fight club for talking about fight. Well, that's the first two rules, I think.
Yeah. So you just broke two rules right there.
The two least followed rules in the history of Fight Club is the first two rules of Fight Club. Because how else do people find out about it? There's no way. You don't find out about it. Dude, so if you were in a fight club, say we had a YouTube fight club, right? Give me 5 people who you think that you would take out. And you can go as obscure as you want. If you want to put in like, I don't know. Some old bastard who could barely walk. I don't know. If you want to put a name, give me 5 names of people in our community.
Jesus Christ, this is going to create some shit. I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not answering this, man. No, that's a little.
All right, what we're going to do. All right, the chat's going to do it for us. So in the chat, I want 5 names from people in the community. It could be people in the chat or people, friends of friends. Give me 5 people you think in a YouTube Fight Club Chatio would be able to be.
Because my YouTube group is so broad, some of the names I'll drop out. You'll be like, who? So,
it could be girls if you want. If you want to call girls, we could do girl YouTube.
Hey, Twisted, I know I love you, but I think I could take Twisted down.
Ooh, I think
just swift kick her, just take her legs right out underneath.
I think it depends on where you guys are at. I think in a dark environment,
drunken like a basement. Drunken one nailed the number one I didn't want to say. Thank you, Dio.
Well, some of them. Well, let's be real. Like, if you were to fight Drewski, all you gotta do is just like put a pillow on his face because he's not getting out of that chair. But like,
Bailey. Sorry.
If we're talking about now, if you were to fight Twisted in a YouTube fight, if he was in a basement, dude, or some kind of dark environment like a sewer
Mhm.
or like a crypt or something, I think she might have a chance because she's really dark. She probably summon like extra power from the spirits and shit. So, but if you were like on a street, like in Midtown Manhattan, you'd probably take her on something like that.
Maybe. No, I will not go for Elbow. Dio, I'd actually go for you, probably, to be honest. I think you and I would actually be a very even fight.
You and Dio?
I think me and Dio, me and Drunken One, I think we'd be a very even fight.
Ooh, Blake and
we're
Shady.
about the same height.
That's a good one. I think you. Well, it depends. It depends on what the other person was mad about.
If I get a fight, I go Ralphie from A Christmas Story, and I just don't fucking let up until someone pulls me off.
I think you could beat Blake if you were mad about something, but I think he could do the same the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that fight's held 99 times, Blake probably wins 50, you probably win 49. Or it could go the other way. Blake's like this big. He's like this big, bro. He's not a big guy.
If we were like in a boxing ring deal, we're both probably about the same height, same size, and it'd be a good fight. It'd be an even fight. I think it would be a fun fight. But
all right, there's one. Hey, there's one. There's one right there.
That's the one. That was my number one. I didn't want to say it.
That what happens.
That's why I said Dio said it, not me.
All right, so if you're keeping it home, we got that one. We got Twisted, Dio, Blake, and who's the other one? Those are the 5. All right, cool. All right, so let's move on from high school. So you did go to high school in Colorado in the whole 4 years?
I did. Yes.
Okay. And you graduated. Now, when you graduated, were there any bodily defects that kept you out of the service, or what did you do right after you graduated? What were your thoughts going through your head? What did you want to do?
Now what? I was a hermit in my mom's basement for a good 3 years after I graduated high school because I didn't know what the hell I was going to do.
Okay. Were you in community college, or what were you physically doing outside of that at the time? You were just gaming, or what were you doing?
Just gaming, being a hermit, hiding out from society. Yeah, and then I randomly met a chick on MySpace, and we started talking. We started dating, and she was going to, a state university, which kind of got my ears perked up a little bit. Like I could do this too. Then that fell apart, so I went off to Job Corps in Utah. Went to culinary school there, and I got through their program. They're like, oh yeah, this is a 12 to 18 month program. I finished it in 6 months, mainly because I wanted the hell out of Utah. It's like I don't like it here. I'm just gonna bust my ass and focus on this and get out of here. And I worked in the kitchen as a line cook for about 2 weeks before I was like, nah, I'm going to college. And then that's when I went to college. So kind of used the Job Corps as a stepping stone into traditional university.
Okay. Because I was an adult. I was older when I started college. I didn't start until I was like 23. How old were you when you started first out?
Yeah, a week before I turned 24 is when the first week started my first semester in 2007. So
okay,
that's about the same age as you. Yeah, and I finished that when I was 30. It took 7 years to get a 4-year degree. Took 3 years to get a 2-year degree in graduate school, but hey, 10 years, 2 degrees, I'll take it.
Yeah, you're milking that train, that's for sure. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you're not, there's no law that's out there that says you have to, get a degree by a certain age or do something by a certain age. If you want to fuck around for a while, you can. I mean, you're not harming nobody. I mean, as long as the people involved instead don't give a fuck, you can do whatever you want in life. I mean, if you want to, I could physically, if I wanted to, right now, my age, create a life where if I wanted to go play video games in the basement, I could do that all day and justify it. And I could quit my job if I wanted to. I could probably hook that up now. Do I want to do that? Obviously not, because that's fucking stupid. Why would I want to do that?
Yeah, no. I had fun doing it for a while, and then I got bored, and I was already kind of in that rut. So luckily, I met that one girl in 2005. We dated for a while, and she ended up cheating on me and getting pregnant by another guy. And I can confirm it's not my baby. A little bit too dark to be mine. What? Yeah, I mean, the route I took is okay. I mean, 7 years I was just stuck in a lot of remedial math is what helped me back in freaking college. I can't do math to save my life. And somehow I just was like, all right, we're going to have to get through this because it's holding me back another semester and another semester. And finally I was like, I got through that. And I cooked it from 2011 until 2014. I was just like on fire. In grad school.
What's up, buddy? Bravo.
Grad school. I went part-time for grad school because I was working full-time at the time. So it's like, can't really do full-time graduate courses and work full-time. It's just
all right. So what year was it when you started graduation school? What year was it?
Graduate school was 2014.
2014. Now I got the elephant in the room. I got to ask, dude. What in Sam's L decided you pick Mastery of Library Science in 2014? You know, it's a dying medium. Why would you do this? Why did you decide to go to trial?
It's definitely not a dying medium. They are very resilient. Libraries are very, very resilient with the changing of times. A lot of their collections going digital. And like the school I work for now, we have 0 physical books in our library. Everything is now digital. So, and that's what they're doing to stay alive. And it's weird where I'm at with my school, what I'm doing. The professors and instructors and everyone look at the library like godsend. It's insane. It's like totally a 180 from where I used to be. Pat's in the house. What's up?
Pat's, so we're going full screen now. We got full screen, bro. That's cool. Went up there too. That's awesome. That's awesome. So what?
Memorial Day.
So you got your channel goes back several dozen years here. Well, that's what.
No,
like,
it goes back.
What was the? We know you started doing gaming. Now, what was the first? Your first YouTube, like 20 subs, like your first involvement in communities and stuff like that. What decided you to do this? Do YouTube and all that?
What got me into it was there's a gamer I've been watching on YouTube for a while. He does a lot of GTA 5 role playing, and then he created a server of his own. It's whitelisted, so it's a private server. And then he made the announcement, and immediately I applied for it. And that night, like his wife, like responded, she's like, "Yep, we're gonna interview you. How about can I interview you on like Friday?" And that was like a Monday. So I went through the interview, and they tricked me because it showed her username in Discord. So I'm like, okay, so yeah, she's gonna interview me. And then the guy I've been watching for years popped in and was like, "Hey, what's up, Chatty?" Or he said, "What's up, Chat?" I wasn't Chatty at the time. I was like, "Oh crap, hey, what's up, man? How are you?" Just kind of. But then I rolled with it, and so GTA 5 roleplay is what really got me into content creating. I'm going to go back to that server. I'm still a member. They're reserving me because I am one of the first 25 members of that community, and I don't know. Right now, they have like 400 different people who come in and out. So I talked to them. They're like, "Oh, no, yeah, we're never gonna like boot you from it. You haven't done anything wrong. You're just on a hiatus. We understand." So I'll go back in there sometime. So you may see some live streams of me. Bailey may come out. Quiet ass.
So what? So what is? So what's the deal with Grand Theft Auto now? Are they gonna do a 6 or what?
It sounds like Rockstar has dropped a couple little nuggets here and there. That it sounds like it's in development, but still kind of hush hush. But I think in the next 4 years or so, we'll get GTA 6.
How hard? Now listen, dude. How hard is it for those guys to make a game like that?
It's tough
in an environment like today. Like everything leaks, dude. You almost have to sequester a fucking entire development team for a couple of years if you want to get that game cranked out. Because I mean, dude, they can have access to Twitter. They're gonna late tweet leaks and shit like that. It's human nature.
I don't know, man. Somehow Rockstar, there must be something major for the employees to sign. Like if you leak anything, not only you terminate, but we'll take legal actions and significant. So there's probably a huge threat there.
You would almost have to lock here. Okay, here's your deal: $300,000 a year. We got to stay in this hotel for a year until you make this game or whatever.
I mean,
you don't have to do it like that, bro.
It's like working for let's say the Department of Defense and stuff. You can't go out there and blabber what you've seen. Like people who go out to Area 51, they can't say what they've seen because it's huge issues if they pop something out. So I mean, I think
the whole Area 51 thing. It's like I don't. I mean, there's no.
I have my hunch. I know what's going on there. They're just creating technology that's more advanced than what we have now. Like cell phone technology was probably being developed in the 50s out there, and
we went over earlier that Bell Labs text-to-speech project that was out in the 90s, and that was invented before 84 because they were just reading Bell Labs in 84. So think about you have technology like that in 1984 or earlier. You know what I mean? Think of where it's at before. You know what I mean? When I had Al Edwards on, the guy who did the You Got Mail voice, he did all those voices in 1989. You know what I mean? Who the fuck at AOL in 89? Nobody did. You know what I mean? So It's yeah, that shit comes out way before we know about it. I mean, it's.
I mean, I have a buddy of mine that works. He works for the DoD at Lockheed, and he's like, "How was work?" He's like, "Yeah, it was okay," and that's all he can say. Really, yeah, work was okay. He can't really talk about projects he's involved in, and so, especially this guy's retiring in August. He doesn't want to fuck up now.
Well, dude, there was fucking my buddy. You know, was in the guard with you. I don't know if he still works for him, but there's this tank plant down in Lima. It's called General Dynamics. And they said in the same building, this company will make, vehicles for the same different sides of the war. Like they'll sell some to the, I don't know what the sides were, but like maybe the Palestinians or something. Like different sides. It's the same building, and they just got it the divider down the middle. It shows how bullshit it all is. Yeah, I mean, same fucking plant. That's all it all.
I mean, it could be a conspiracy or whatnot, but I've heard that we basically play both sides.
Oh, that's how we do. We sure as shit do. I mean, it is what it is. Just do
we
it.
Play both sides, but.
Hey, now, Chadio, would you mind if Robert and friends shared the limelight? He's asking for the link. I'm going to ask you because this is your hour here. It's up to you. We haven't gotten to some things, but he's like, he'll probably just sit there. I mean, it's Robert. It's up to you.
He'll sit there. I'll just tell him to shut the fuck. I'll tell him to pipe down. That's his term. Is pipe down, Robert. Yeah, share him the link. Sure.
All right, Robert. We'll let you be a spectator for this one, bro. But only if you got a Chadio based question, you can ask it. But don't talk about blowing
Blake.
Chickens or some shit. Yeah.
Don't talk about Blake. That was so last hour.
Right, that was the last hour. Right. Well, Robert, I'm gonna send you a link on Facebook, bro. Go to Facebook Messenger real quick. Hold on. I gotta find your fucking
I will say I have the Indy 500 up right now, and they're under a red flag with 4 laps to go. Jimmy Johnson just wrecked out bad.
The Formula One race was this weekend too, they said. So I don't know.
I think it was yesterday. Yeah, the F1. I'm not sure. I want to get in the F1. It's just the time they race. It's hard to watch in the U.S. so early.
All right, Robert, especially come up if you're gonna drink one of those beers, dude. I want to see those fancy beers. So Robert, I did bring you like.
Ooh, I gotta get some fancy beers.
Yeah, we should go out later, dude. It's fucking it's just a nice day out.
What kind of beer are you drinking, Chadio?
I am drinking. It is from Dry Dock Brewing Company out of Aurora, Colorado. They're slowly expanding out of Colorado. It is their Drift a While IPA. It's a double dry hopped India Pale. It was in a 12-pack. I'm not a big fan, but it's right here.
That's where you're based out of, right?
Yeah, it's in the I am. It's in the Teku glass I bought. This was like $15 freaking glass. I love it.
Wow. I want to go to Denver just to hit the breweries or anywhere in Colorado.
Oh, you hit the dispensaries too, bro.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, Pat. You come out here. I'll show you around for sure. I don't smoke, but I know some good dispensaries.
Are you in the Denver area?
Yeah.
He's in Aurora. He's
right outside of Denver.
Right outside of Aurora. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got an intro for this guy. So hold on.
Okay. Enlarge this. There we go.
I'm quite stoned.
I'm too sexy.
Robert. Ladies and gentlemen, is Robert.
He's a wheel. Hey, hi.
All right, so Robert's joining us live from the dungeon. All right, so Robert, if you have any Chadio questions, feel free to ask along with us. If there's this pause, just say, "Hey, Chadio, I got a question" or something to that effect.
I'll answer,
man.
Wait, well, Robert's he's just having fun. He's here for the ride, bro.
Oh, this is his show.
Chadio's Robert. Eventually, we had a bold prediction, Robert. We had a bold prediction, okay, about you.
Mm-hmm.
And the prediction was that you're going to get monetized before a couple of the other people in the community, just because of several qualities that you have. You have a lot of time, and you're on every single stream that everybody watches all the time. So your face is always there. So people are going to get you. They're going to know you eventually. Might take a couple years, but the bold prediction was you're going to get monetized before a couple of people we know. I can't remember who it was we were talking about, but it was funny and we laughed about it. So there you go.
Yep.
Joe Everett's in the house. What's up? What's
Hey,
up?
what's up, Joe?
We talked about. He was here earlier. We talked about Everett earlier when Mojo was there. I think.
Yeah.
I think so. So back to Chadio. So you're out of library school. You're doing the video games on YouTube. What got you into the beer reviews? And was that when you met Lone Star? Who was your first entrant into this community, so to speak?
Well, it was the pandemic that started me doing beer reviews because it's I'm not working. Nothing's really open but the liquor store. And it's I like beer and I'm pretty, educated on beer styles and stuff. I said, screw it. Let me start doing beer reviews. And of course, thumbing around, I found other people. How I Met Lone Stars through Ron J. Terrio.
Okay.
Terrio found me on my videos and kept commenting. I remember one day at work, I'm like, okay, let me check out this guy's channel because he keeps giving comments. And I was like, oh shit, he's at like 10K subs. I'm like, okay, this is a guy I might want to kind of get to know because it looks like he knows a lot about beer too. So he and I started conversing on YouTube, and then he introduced me to Dio, Thrash, Alex the Beer Master, Lone Star, all those guys, Lep, all those guys, and it just kind of went from there because at that time Target was still open, so I could run up to Target, grab a frozen pizza, and do a pizza review. So I was doing beer and pizza reviews for a while, and then it was just after library reopened it was random how they opened, stupid, but excuse me, but I started doing beer reviews and having fun with it, and I was just like, all right, I'm having fun with this, and then I met I met the beer group, and then it expanded out to all of you guys. So it's kind of cool how it just happened, just because of that random thing that occurred 2 years ago. Because who knows where I would have been if that never happened. That's all I'm saying. My channel might have been shut. I might have just been like, I'm done. I'm bored with games. I have nothing else to do. I'm done.
Well, I mean, with us too, in a way, with me and Pat and Don and Tom. I mean, who knows if the pandemic never happened, where we would have been if the pandemic never happened.
Yeah,
I would never thought to. I'm sorry about the coughing. Hold on.
You're good. No, that goes for a lot of people. What Joey's talking about. I mean, a lot of the channels that you guys know, a lot of the people we know, we never would have met if it was not for the pandemic. So
I would have never extended the message.
I mean, and it's like I hate the whole world had to go through it, but I'm very happy who I've met due to it.
Well, I mean, lives are changed forever because of it.
Yeah,
you're gonna meet people that you never would have met. You never would have, like Robert. Look at Robert down there. Like you would have never met Robert. And now if something,
I would have visited Fort Wayne and would have walked by this guy and probably would have been like, "Look at this asshole." If I would have ever
Robert robbed the bank, or if Robert peed on a cashier at a Wendy's, you're going to care about it now. Before you wouldn't have cared about that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a different world, bro. It's a different world out there. Now, Robert, don't go out there peeing on cashiers at Wendy's and filming it. YouTube's not going to let you air that footage, bro. Trust me. I tried it.
Twitch will let you fly with it for about an hour before they shut your channel down. So you get your views there. So you get your 20 minutes of fame.
Yeah, I will admit, Miles, I will fully admit that I need to figure out at the end of the day the whole because I can't keep coughing how I do with the smoking. So I'm going to have to figure that regimen out. And I mean, because it's so hard. Because I like smoking weed, bro. It's good stuff, but I'm gonna have to be realistic about how much I smoke per day. And I mean, I can't physically see her smoking cough. But who knows?
I'm up on panel now, Dorito. Hi, Doritos. Good to see you. It was good to see him earlier.
Yeah, Dorito. We're here, Dorito, and then we got Robert and French just hanging out. It's like a virtual audience, kind of. You know what I mean? Because Chadio is known virtually, so that's why he has a virtual audience. So you got monetized right before the incident, right? Was it right before, right after? What was the deal?
It was literally 3-4 days before the incident. Yes.
Okay.
So I didn't get monetized due to that. It happened.
Right. Well, that's why I said before. But we have to talk about it. If there's a giant pachyderm in the room with the fucking eating the peanuts, it's a elephant there. So we have to talk
I was already monetized. YouTube already confirmed it. I was good to go when it happened.
So I mean, at the end of the day, for the incident, people don't know what we're talking about. So maybe new to the community. Yeah. There was some. I got a joke about this actually beforehand. I want to be. Hey, Chetty, I'm going to become a Third Amendment auditor. I'm going to go around knocking on doors, making sure no troops are stationed in people's homes. It is. It's part of the thing. I had to tell Chetty that joke. So for those who don't know about the incident, basically, we'll just call it the incident because we don't want to give any pub to any of these people. Yep. There's people called First Amendment auditors. Basically, they go around filming people. Now, say what you want about the thing. I mean, even I, to this day, there's a little bit of, disagreement about how it should have went, what should have happened. End of the day, camera got put in Chadio's face. Chadio didn't take too kind to it. No. A couple bigger YouTubers posted it. Chadio posted some things back. They posted some things back. Chadio got some more subs out of it. They got some more subs out of it. Everybody's none the wiser. So, I mean, say what you want out of it. But, I mean,
That was what's it called? It turned out to be a good thing because I was ready to leave that old company. I just didn't know how to leave because I was stuck there and I didn't know where to go. And it was kind of a saving grace of me.
Did you at any point?
As soon as I saw,
let's be real here, dude.
Yeah.
Did you at any point embellish any of this and throw the bottle on purpose? Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah. It was all 90% of it was embellished because I'm like, I'm fucked. As soon as I saw them, I recognized what they were doing. I'm like, yep, I'm done. I'm done here. I'm done with this organization. I'm going to put on a fucking show and I'm out. And it was basically just, burn the bridge and get the fuck out, because I was done. I had been done for a long time. And I wanted to leave before the pandemic hit. And then the pandemic hit. And that's where I was really stuck. And I was looking for a way to get out. And I saw them as my, my golden ticket to get out of there and move on with my life. And yeah, it was a blessing in disguise because where I ended up, where I'm working now, I couldn't be more happy.
Well, also too, it's a one-up culture. Like nobody remembers this shit now. Like we haven't seen a troll in months. Like if I was talking about that 3, 4, 5 months ago, somebody been in the chat like, oh, this and that. I remember. I gotta tell you a story about this. So I don't know. I saw somebody say something about the guy. Or there was this shit chat or whatever. When I say shit chat, like people just wanted this troll chat kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the guy's name, but I saw somebody said, "Oh, somebody in this thing keeps talking about you." So I went over to that stream, I watched it, and this guy it was just people just basically scrolling stuff. You remember the old chat rooms that just go. It was like that, and somebody just kept scrolling. Chatty O's life, and it was like this. It's really they're just that bored, and that's what I tried to tell you. I was like, you just didn't ignore it at the end. And honestly, I think the war in the Ukraine kind of knocked it all down. We kind of forgot about it.
Well, they're still around. I've heard they've gone back to where I used to work a couple times after.
Now, do you think at any point would there be an idea of the?
I would make a killing off a water
expanding to. I mean, I would say a killing, but I mean, you could if you did it right. I mean, it depends on. I mean, there's honestly, if we're being real, that boat's probably sailed. If you'd done that 4 months ago, probably. But.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just I'm over. And look, I'm over it. I've moved past it myself, personally, mentally. But I still get comments that are blocked. You guys don't see it because I have a shit ton of words that if someone puts in a comment, it is pending for my review. And about once every 3 weeks, I get a comment from someone. I just kind of laugh at it and just block them. I'm like, yeah, get the fuck out, man. This was 6 months ago. How slow are you?
Now, are you going to ever? It's a weird way to ask this question, but are you going to ever fully embrace the stereotype, or do you still intend to maybe marry somebody with kids and settle down? Where do you see yourself 5, 10 years from now? I mean, are you gonna call yourself Chatty O the crazy cat guy and just smoke the pipe and get 3 more kids?
I don't know, man.
You gonna double down on that? Or are you gonna get find some nice young ladies or what?
They're definitely not here. No, I'm talking to somebody right now. I mean, right now she'll be moving up here in a few weeks. I met her on a dating app, and she was up here at the time looking at like apartments and roommates. She's down in West Central Texas right now, but she'll be back up here in a few weeks. We talk every day, and we sometimes get on Discord and have little virtual dates, like hang out, watch a movie, watch a hockey game or something. So
have you seen her face like on a camera or like on a live stream, like how we're talking right now?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I'm not catfish, so there you go. No,
it's not like an avatar. It's not like an avatar.
She's awesome, and the best bit about her is her youngest child is 18. And she's a year older than me.
Nice.
Youngest child is 18. She's a year older than me. Her oldest, I think, is 22. She has 3 boys. I think it's 22, 21, and 20, or 21 and 18. So, I mean, hey, I'm like, oh, cool. I don't have to play dad. I can just play buddy,
Right. You could just fucking, you don't even have to do that.
I don't even have to do that. Just chill and just like, hey, what's up? Nice to see you. How you doing?
Right. You can completely ignore these people at the end of the day. I mean, what are they to you? I mean,
so yeah, I mean, it's looking promising there. So hopefully we're planning on meeting when she comes out here in a couple of weeks. We'll go grab dinner or something and see how it really is in person. Oh, we got a question from the Peanut Gallery. What's up?
What's up, Robert? You have a question for Chatty O?
For me. Yeah.
What's up, bud?
Why did you shave? Why did you shave, Chadio?
Okay, I said it earlier. You know Groovy, right? Groovy Lava Medic Squirrel. He just retired from the army. He's been talking about this for months.
Big over there.
And he and OG-san were supposed to shave totally together. OG-san backed out. I said, you know what? Screw it. I'll shave and I'll do the 1 year grow out with Groovy. So that's why I shaved my beard. I'm going to do a 1 year grow out to Groovy as me showing my appreciation for all of his hard work in 20 years with the army. That's my way of saying thank you. And thank you to all you veterans out there. Happy Veterans Day tomorrow.
No, it's Memorial Day's tomorrow. So that's the people who have passed away.
Sorry.
Memorial
Day. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, you can still thank people for their service.
What I mean? You guys know.
Oh yeah, we know what you mean. We were don't feel bad if you're out there. You can still thank people for their service any day of the year. It's not.
I do all the time, and I just want to say thank everybody. I thank you all for your service. Thank you for protecting us civilians back at home. You guys all, you rock. I know Thrash served. Joey served. Pat, I don't know if you served.
I have not. No,
you did not serve, but
you have served.
No, but
no, they wouldn't accept me even if I tried.
Captain says when he reaches now, is that completely shaved, like clean shaven, like Chetty is, or just trimming? You gotta know. Old Humble, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? It's in your area. Cool, good stuff. He does trivia nights and stuff. Check him out if you're.
Yeah, it's a great channel, and actually, I still have some of his double rye.
Go get the Old Humble, and I never Old Humble being here, bro. That'd be cool.
Yeah, let me grab it. Give me a second. Actually, give me a minute. Gotta use the restroom.
Yeah, Old Humble's got a lot of good energy, man. He's a very motivated individual. I appreciate it.
So you're doing an interview right
now? We're just these are just buddies. I called the title of the show is "What the Help with My Friends," and we're just bringing up people who help. We're just basically going. We're gonna go to the top of the hour here because I gotta go to the thing in the truck. We'll probably hang out and smoke for a little bit.
You're going to 4?
Yeah, 4. We're gonna call it.
9 minutes.
We might. We went a couple hours earlier too.
All right. Well, I'll take off.
Yeah. Well, what we're gonna do tomorrow is gonna be a show. I might go later tonight. I'm not sure yet. Depends on my energy.
You're doing a show tomorrow too?
Yeah. I got the interview I was gonna do earlier. Is gonna be tomorrow at 10.
Oh, okay.
Because he has something come up. All right, he has a sample flight giveaway. That's right. So if you go into, hey, Old Humble, if you want to comment the rules for getting getting input in the contest, feel free, brother. I know there's several of them. Like if you comment on a video, I think if you like a stream and comment, just let them know. Let us know, Old Humble, and we'll see what's up. Because he has drawings, and you can get different flights of whiskey and stuff. So if you're into, like how Robert got that beer from Groovy, if you're into that kind of thing, check that out, bro. It's really cool. He's got a good product too. From what I've seen, whatever, it looks like a great product. I'm not a drinker, so I can't vouch on that. But I mean, from the stuff I looked at before from other people, it looks like good stuff. And I've never seen a harder worker in a business. He's out there. He puts his everything into that. And I appreciate that. I admire that. That's cool shit. I mean, he studies YouTube. The guy knows a lot of stuff, man. He's put a lot of hours into studying some of the best. So he's doing his thing out there. All right, so show us the Old Humble, Chatty.
Well, I won it from 21090, and it was a small little vessel of it. But yeah, I got some of the barrel proof here.
Huh.
It took me a little bit because I was trying to find a rock glass, and I don't have one clean. So that's the next best thing I have is a Kahlua glass. So I'll put it in here. Nice. Should be able to breathe well. And yeah, we'll wrap up the interview with me sipping on some Old Humble. Cheers, man. Thanks for allowing me to try this. It's exciting.
There you go. Robert, are you drinking it right now? Oh, shit, he's drinking it. Nice. How is that, buddy? How was that beer, bud? Was it good, Robert? How was that beer? How would it taste like? What was the name of it?
I get 3 S.
It's Martin House, I think, right?
Budweiser. It's Budweiser.
I thought you were what? Okay.
What was the what you were drinking?
It has a cup on it.
You don't have the beer that you won from Groovy?
I think you did a review. Did you drink that one yet?
Yeah, I did a beer review video. It's still down.
Okay. I'll have to go back and watch it. But
okay, he must have missed it. Yeah, Robert just started up putting videos on his channel.
I know. I thought it was. Let me double check real quick. All right, I have it.
There's a beer
yeah,
review
oh my
unboxing.
God, yeah,
If there's an unboxing, there's a
I see
beer
it for
review
2 days.
there.
I will watch it after this. But Humble, this is for you, buddy. I mean, look at that. Nice legging on there. You can see the legs, the oil.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that smells good.
All right, so here you go. If you're in the chat in one of the live streams, just got to go in the chat and say hi. It'll put you in the thing. And if you share one of his videos on what's the other one, or share one of the videos on his, if you get community tab, you share one of the videos out there. Or this is one I remember. This is one I couldn't remember. You see, you have multiple slices of the wheel when they spin it. Okay, 73 slices. Okay, so basically, it's easy to get a thing in there. You go in the trivia contest, comment and stuff like that. So, oh yeah.
I know Humble. I don't know where this came from. I think it came from Humble, Texas. But yeah, that looks really good.
He's a little biased there. I like it.
This is courtesy of Todd and Andy from 21090. I did win the member giveaway, and I got a little taste of it. Yeah, it's really good stuff. It's nice, peppery. It's rye, so it's got some spice to it. It's got a bite to it too. This is the first I think a whiskey I've had in 2 months. So, not time after this interview.
Wow.
All right, any more questions, Joey?
No, we're gonna wrap it up here. So give me 1 second. I gotta finish this message here.
All right.
I'm trying to think.
Yes. So, what would your advice be for somebody like Robert, who's just starting out on YouTube? This is a good time for a good mentoring content for you. Yeah. Because Robert, we have to give some Robert background on Robert. Robert is he's retired. He just he hangs out. He has some time on his hands. He can drink. So what would his channels right now is probably just he probably doesn't have any direction. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's going to do yet. So what advice, niches kind of thing, what would you recommend somebody like Robert who's just coming into the game? What would you recommend he do?
Just coming into the game, you just got to find your path. You got to dabble in different areas and kind of figure out where you're comfortable doing stuff with, and you're like if you're comfortable with doing stuff, you're getting views. Keep going that direction. It's all about grinding. I mean, you got to just do video after video after video after video. And YouTube will start picking up that okay, well, this guy is, putting in the work. So let's start, supporting him and, putting his videos and recommended videos and stuff. So you got to just grind it out. I mean, I still grind. I still do at least 6 videos a week. And I'm pushing 1,700 subs now, but it's just nice. I love doing it. It's not like the subs are great. Monetization is great. I love what I do, and I love the interaction. That's why I do it day after day after day, just interacting with people in the comments, and I love it. And doing live streams, do some live streams, man, start bringing people up, and we'll start, posting that you're live, start sharing you out on YouTube and on Facebook and on other social media formats, and yeah, we'll get you going, buddy. You just got to it's just all about putting in the work.
It's all about being real too. You don't. Yeah. And this is advice for everybody because there's a lot of people out there who, there was a post the other day about the false positivity, and there's a lot of people out there who prop up a lot of stuff that's, I don't want to negate anybody, but a lot of it's subpar. Like, you got to bring some energy to the table. And I know I beat this to death, but I want this point to get through to everybody, man. You got to have decent content. If you have open panels, that's fine because you can do that's always gonna be your thing. That's cool. But if you're gonna have decent content, you gotta have something that we want to watch. If I'm gonna give you a subscription at this point, it's gonna have to be a great channel. If it's gonna just be you sitting around playing video games, I can't do that anymore. If you're now, and people like me aren't the typical. I'm addicted to live streams, as you guys know. I'm like Robert, but with a better house. Let's be real. I mean, I love live streams. I'm on YouTube all the time. You know what I mean? I'm a YouTube hoe. I should get that made on a shirt.
I would buy that shirt too because I'm in the same book with you, Joey. I'm all over the place.
Marketing is marketing. Remember that YouTube host shirt. If you're out there and you're a marketer, remember that because I'm not going to remember it. But you got to. So I'm not the typical ones. But so I'm going to check out most live streamers as long as they got entertainment. But if you're out there, dude, you got to bring the heat. You got to. Please don't disappoint me, man. I'm rooting for every last one of you. I'm not going to able you though. I'm not going to able the last one is. If you're real and you do what you do it well. You strive to be the best at what you do on this platform here, this YouTube. You're going to succeed, but you can't be out there bullshitting people. Don't bullshit yourself. Don't bullshit the friends you made. Don't fucking butcher friendships. Don't waste our time with shit. Do not waste our fucking time. The bigger we get, the less time we got. It's just the nature of the business, okay? Don't be offended if people can't come up on every stream all the time. It's the nature of the thing. You know, Robert may be able to come up on every stream. Maybe Joey and Apples and JDO can't come up because we're doing something else. That's just what's going on. So come out there, bring the heat, and bring it home, man. So, Chadio, I'd like to thank you for coming up, bro.
I appreciate you having me, man. We got to do it again. Got to do this again. It's a lot.
I'd like to thank Blake and Mojo for coming out as well. I'd like to thank Pat for coming out, my man. Join us tomorrow at 10 Eastern, 3 o'clock UK time. The guy who's supposed to be on today is going to be on tomorrow. His name's Barry Ashworth. He's from the band Dub Pistols, the Tony Hawk 2 soundtrack. Caught up on the cyclone. What up on the cyclone? What? I'm in the zone. That song. You've heard it before. So join us live. We're going to do it. Appreciate everybody. Like and subscribe as always. We'll talk to you tomorrow. And I might go. I'm probably not going to there. You go live later. But so we'll talk. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. And cheers, bros. Later.
Bye.
Bye, peeps.
Later.